jump for a minute, get back and get set. So they will not have a penalty there, luckily for them, as that would have put the first down on the board there for Clear Springs. But 3rd down and 5 from the 20-yard line. Salazar in the shotgun, same formation, 4 wide out set, gets the snap, looking left side, fires this one up on a deep ball, looking for his man in the end zone, but it's well out of the reach of anybody there. Looking for Ashton Schumann. Back in coverage there for the Hornets was the sophomore cornerback Aiden Pearson, and that brings up a 4th down and 5 for Clear Springs.
Well, Clear Springs, now they bring out the kicker. They were hoping to go for it, but let me tell you, man, that was great coverage there by Aiden Pearson. I mean, he was right on his guy. So good coverage there by the young Hornet secondary.
So this is going to be, looks to be just according to my roster, Brendan Malloy, the backup quarterback. He's going to step out here and do the kicking here. It's going to be a 37-yard try. Snap is good. The hold is good, and the kick by Malloy splits the uprights with ease, and that will be how Clear Springs gets on the board right out of the gate. 3-0. Huntsville escapes. This will step aside and take a break for 30. Actually, we'll pause 10 seconds for station identification. We'll be back in a few moments on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
This is the KSAM Sports Network, 101.7 KSAM Huntsville, your hometown radio station.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here inside the Copeland Family Dentistry broadcast booth. Brian, before the special teams get to the field, let's thank some of our wonderful sponsors from who made this broadcast possible.
Absolutely. This season of Huntsville Hornet football is presented by First National Bank of Huntsville, Huntsville's only locally owned community bank, serving the Huntsville community since 1890. And Advantage Specialties. Advantage Specialties is your one-stop shop for business promotional needs in Huntsville. And Charlie's Used Cars. Customer satisfaction is our #1 priority in Walker County Federal Credit Union. If you live or work in Walker County, you're eligible for membership.
If you were just joining us here in the Huntsville Hornet Quarterback Club first quarter, live from the Copeland Family Dentistry broadcast booth, we've got 9:19 to go here in this first quarter as Clear Springs put a 35-yard field goal through the net. Well, there's no net there, but you get my drift. It's 3-0 Clear Springs, and Huntsville have another chance offensively. Matthew Tatum from his own 4-yard line is going to take this one out, gets it to the 20. He'll get a little further this time to about the 23-yard line, and that is where Huntsville will set up shop on their second drive of the ball game. Have got to move the ball forward, as on that last drive, they did not go forward once except on a 5-yard catch.
Yeah, they've got to settle down. I mean, they've started all these games with these little penalties, and it puts them in a big hole, and then it forces a long 3rd down pass, and then you got to get the protection, and, of course, they didn't get it and they had to punt the ball away. Hopefully this second drive, those things will come together for them.
Some switch of personnel here as Kieran Lee will come off the field for a moment. Jeremiah Winfrey, J-Bug they call him, he will be in the backfield with Austin Taylor on a 1st down and 10, moving left to right from the 23. Here's the snap. Taylor hands it off. Jeremiah Winfrey cutting it back, trying to split defenders. I think they'll maybe give him 1 yard on the play, bring up 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, just a handoff straight up the middle to Winfrey, just nowhere to run to. He tries off basically the B gap between the guard tackle, and just nothing there.
2nd down and 9 from the Hornets' 24-yard line. 8:50 and counting on that game clock here. Taylor in motion. Matthew Tatum closer into the slot. Off to his left. Taylor in the gun. Gets the snap. Hands it off. Running left side is Jeremiah Winfrey. Needs to get the edge, but he is met quickly by a couple of Charger players. Finishing off there, the DB Peyton Miller. And that will bring up yet another 3rd down for Huntsville.
Yep, Hornets try to take the ball all the way around the left side. Winfrey trying to cut it upfield, just nowhere to go. The pursuit angle there by Clear Springs was excellent, forcing again another long 3rd down attempt here for the Hornets.
It's a loss of 1 on the play to bring up 3rd down and 10 from the 23-yard line. Huntsville's got to move forward and convert here on this 3rd down. Taylor will drop back, has good protection this time, fires this one up. It is caught. Peyton Pryor across the 35 down to the 36-yard line. That is good for Mocha Attorneys at Law. 1st down on a 13-yard strike.
The difference right there, Carlos. Austin Taylor had the time to throw the football. He did not have anybody in his face. He was able to go through his progressions. Great pass, good 1st down.
Officially make it a 14-yard gain as they will take over 1st down and 10 from the 37-yard line. 8:04 to go here in the Huntsville Hornet Quarterback Club first quarter. Taylor in the gun, gets the snap, fakes to give the Winfrey, throws on a screen pass to Marcus Williams. Has some good blockers across the 40, down to the 42-yard line, and that will make it a manageable 2nd down.
Yeah, nice little play there by the Hornets. The Hornets got a good little drive going. Got to keep it up. They got to keep the mistakes out, to keep playing good, solid football.
Huntsville down 3-0 here against Clear Springs. Only a field goal so far for the Chargers on their first drive. Taylor in the gun, 4 wide out set. He'll hand it off. Jeremiah Winfrey running straight ahead. They will give him, as the ball popped out, who has it? It looks like Clear Springs has it. The ball popped out at the last second. It looked like Winfrey got free, but it is Charger ball at the 23. Oh, man, just when you think a drive is starting to materialize for the Hornets, a costly turnover has put Clear Springs in great field position.
Yeah. Unfortunate mistake. I mean, you got to hang on to that football with both hands when you run into the big pile because people are trying to strip it and do everything they can to rip it away from you. You got to secure the football.
The senior, Branson Winter, was the one that came away with it for Clear Springs, and they have got the ball in great field position back where Huntsville started their drive at the 23, but Clear Springs only has 23 yards to go to get into the end zone. They lead it 3-0, 7:28 to go here in the Huntsville Hornet Quarterback Club first quarter. It'll be a first down and 10. Chargers moving right to left. And in the quarterback position this time will be what we expected to be the starter, Brendan Malloy. So Malloy in the shotgun, gets the snap, hands this one off. Edwards running right side, slips a couple of would-be tacklers. There's a flags fly in from the backfield. Potential holding could be in order here against Clear Springs. Usually when they come from the back, Judge, that is indeed the case. We will see what the call is. It is indeed holding here against Clear Springs, so that will negate the run and bring up a first down and very long for the Chargers.
Well, one of the things the defense needs to do for the Hornets is try to get off the field, get the offense back out there. I mean, so far tonight, Hornet offense have run 6 plays, and they're out. I mean, keeping the defense on the field that length of time is going to wear them out.
Malloy, he will get the call here from his head coach, Anthony Renfro. And they're going to line up with a 4 wide out set, triple package of receivers to the left. Malloy's going to line up with his running back, Edwards, offset. Looks to be a 4-man rush coming here for Huntsville, and a first down and 20 from the Hornet 33-yard line. A long way to go here for Clear Springs as they will go on a screen pass here, getting some good blockers, slipping defenders, and a lot of real estate in front for Zayshawn Edwards, and he's going to rumble into the end zone. Touchdown, Clear Springs.
Well, that's a sign of a good football team. Take advantage of your opponent's mistakes. And Clear Springs is doing a heck of a job of that here in this first quarter.
Just a little screen pass, getting some good blocks from that offensive line there was Zayshawn Edwards and Brendan Malloy. A 33-yard catch and run for Edwards to make it 9-0 pending the PAT here from, who is that over there? That is number 44 on our list, Noah Schelt. Snap is good, the hold is good, the kick by Schelt is through the uprights and good. 10-0 Clear Springs, 7:13 to go in the first quarter. We'll step aside for 30 seconds and be back in a few moments on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They are a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic offers a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic, located at 193 I-45 South, near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, inside the Copeland Family Dentistry broadcast booth. 7:13 to go in this Huntsville Hornet Quarterback Club first quarter. The Hornets down 10-0 here against Clear Springs. Clear Springs has come with their A game tonight, but the Hornets making some critical mistakes that have allowed Clear Springs to get in that field position. A bad punt. I mean, not great field position to begin with to make that punt for Austin Taylor, and then a costly turnover by Jeremiah Winfrey has got Clear Springs out in front. So the offense has not yet had a drive that has gone their way just yet. It'll be 2 back deep to receive this kick here from Noah Schelt. We'll get back to play here in League City. Glad you're with us tonight as we'll get to your comments on our YouTube stream as we go through this broadcast this evening. Right to the leather for Noah Schelt. This one sailing to the left side. This is going to be Kieran Lee who bobbles it, and he is back at his 1-yard line. He has only got one blocker in front of him, but a good job by Kieran Lee to get it back to the 17-yard line. That could have been really bad on a kick that probably should have just let go into the end zone.
Yeah, the Hornets are off to a pretty rough start right now. So hopefully Austin Taylor can come out on this drive and they can put a drive together and move the ball down the field, make it at least a little bit more difficult on the Clear Springs offense, you know.
So here's Austin Taylor and company. He will have a double back set of Jeremiah Winfrey and Kieran Lee. Only 3 wide out set. Matthew Tatum not out there on this play, as they'll get the calls here from offensive coordinator Scott Schroeder and company, and we'll get back to play. 7:08 to go here. Ball at the 16-yard line for Huntsville. Taylor gets the snap, hands this one off. Running straight ahead is Winfrey. Had the fumble a few moments ago. The pile pushes him to the 19 to bring up 2nd and 7.
Yep, just straight handoff up the middle. Not a whole lot of room to run. I got back to, it looks like he picked up a couple, 3 yards maybe, but another straight run up the middle by the Hornets.
I'll bring up 2nd down and 7. They say 8, but that's not right. 2nd down and 7 for Huntsville. Same formation, 3 wide out set, double back set for Austin Taylor. Taylor gets the snap, hands this one off. No, it's a keeper. Austin Taylor running left side, and he'll slide down at the 30-yard line, and that is good for Moka Turnings at Law, 1st down. A 12-yard scramble for the young sophomore.
Yep, nice play there by Austin Taylor. Just fakes the handoff up the middle. The linebacker's bit. He kept the ball around the left side. Good pick up there by the Hornets.
It's a good read there by Austin Taylor. We've talked about him a lot. He has done a great job reading defenses, and you saw that right there. 1st down and 10 from the Hornet 30-yard line. 6:18 to go here in the first. Hand this one off to Jeremiah Winfrey with a little bit of room this time across to the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. Bring up 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, nice little run on the right side by Winfrey, just between the guard tackle gap. Picks up a few yards. Hornets are looking good on this particular drive.
They've got to keep that momentum up, however. Time ticking, 5:55 to go. 10-0 Clear Springs on top. Still a lot of ball game to go here tonight in League City at Challenger Columbia Stadium. 2nd down and 6 for Austin Taylor and company. He'll fake the give, throw this one into the flat. Savion Conte can't make the catch there. It hit his hands and falls to the turf to bring up a 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, that's one of those. It was about a 3-yard hitch pass out to the left side over by the Hornets bench, and I think Conte probably took his eyes off of the ball right before it hit his hands. Can't do that as a wideout. Got to look it in.
Once you look it in, then you take off on your running. We've seen Savion Conte make some good plays. He's been quiet the last 2 weeks after having a great week against A&M Consolidated to open the season. 3rd down and 6, 5:43 to go in the first. They will hand this one off to Jeremiah Winfrey to the 35-yard line. And actually, they'll give him the 36 and bring up a 4th down and 4 for the Hornets. And here comes the special teams unit. So Huntsville is going to have another drive that stifles out. Obviously, a lot more better field position here for Austin Taylor to get this punt away. And back, I can't quite tell who's back there to receive it here for Clear Springs from our angle. So a 4th down and 4 for Huntsville from their own 36-yard line. Their defense is going to have to try and rear back and make another big play. Taylor will drop back now to his own 22. Fake play, punt here. Matthew Tatum's loose across the 50, down to the 45 and the 40. Matthew Tatum still going. Got a good block behind him, and it's going to be for 6. Touchdown, Huntsville. Oh, they went to the bag of tricks, Brian.
Nice play. I mean, they've been punting all season long quite a bit, and perfect time to pull the fake, and it worked out to a T.
Matthew Tatum, unbelievable, 64 yards on a fake punt, slipping tackles, and that is how Huntsville gets on the board for the first time tonight. We do have a flag back here at the 42, and it's against Clear Springs. Penalties decline, and it is a touchdown for Huntsville. Woo, boy. Wow.
They needed that. That is a huge special teams play. Nice fake, and just to take it all the way to the house, Matthew Tatum made a couple of good cuts. Great play by the Hornets.
Got a good block along the edge as well, and that is an MRC Creekside touchdown, and now comes the Nelson Amaya Collision Center extra point. Believe that actually is Joseph Mejia that is going to be down there doing this kick. The holder is DeMarcus Williams. 4:52 to go. Snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick partially blocked and will fall to the turf. No good. So it's 10-6, but Huntsville gets a much-needed touchdown on a 64-yard fake punt on a run for Matthew Tatum. They go to the bag of tricks, and it works. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. We got a good ball game here, folks. We'll be back in a few moments from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by Walker County Federal Credit Union and KSAM Sports.
I'm Jerry Larson at Reliable Auto Parts, your auto parts plus store in Huntsville, Texas, having great products, excellent quality, and outstanding prices. This is what you can expect from Reliable Parts, where you can purchase all your car care products, maintenance supplies, and auto parts. Our services and in-house store offerings are designed to keep your vehicle and motorized machine in proper working condition. Reliable Parts, your auto parts store, 1011 11th Street, Huntsville, 295-5747.
Welcome Welcome back inside the Copeland Family Dentistry broadcast booth alongside Brian Adams. I'm Carlos Zimmerman tonight from League City. Glad you're with us on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Chad Webb tuning in tonight on our YouTube stream saying Sting 'em Hornets. And Icel Tamale is a good friend of ours also tuning in saying let's go Hornets. Folks, I want to remind you we cannot provide a video broadcast for you this evening due to Clear Springs having contractual obligations with NFHS, so that is why you have just got the audio tonight as Joseph Mejia's kick is going to take a bounce here. Some trickeration here, running across the left side and tripped up at about the 28-yard line. Man, oh man.
Wow.
Luis Tunkara was lucky he didn't get away with a block in the back, but either way, that is where the Hornets are going to set the shop up for Clear Springs, and this is a big thing for Clear Springs. This is the first time they're going to start in their own territory tonight, Brian.
Yeah, man, what a turn of events here for the Hornets. I mean, everything going bad for them to start this game out, and then that fake punt puts them on the board. Man, what an incredible turnaround for the Hornets.
A drive that started back at their 20-yard line or so and then just kind of stifled out. You got one first down, and then you went to a fourth down. Then they go to the bag of tricks. 64 yards goes Matthew Tatum, and that's your Hit Solution scoring drive recap. 10-6 your score, 4:46 to go. Clear Springs will start from the 29-yard line. Brendan Malloy lines up in the shotgun, triple package of receivers to the right side. His running back moves now to the right, and here's the snap. Hand this one off to Zayshawn Edwards, running left side across the 30, down to the 35, still on his feet, and he is still in bounds here as it looked like he may have stepped out of bounds before the Hornets finally bring him down near midfield. About a 19-yard run there for Zayshawn Edwards, and it was I believe, Zach Moss that made the stop.
Yeah, nice run there by Clear Springs. I mean, over to the left side. I mean, you pick up 19 yards on a run, man. That's not too bad.
So they'll bring up a first down and 10 from the Clear Springs 49-yard line. They get the snap. Edwards running again, a powerful run into Hornet territory. Down at the 45-yard line, they'll bring up a second down and 4 for Clear Springs, and they are wanting to move quick. As they will line up the same formation, 4 wide receiver set, 3 of them spread out to the right. Running back Edwards is offset. They'll just keep running it here with Edwards, running straight ahead, trying to bring him down. Man, what a powerful running back. Zayshawn Edwards, 6 foot, 195 pounds. And he is a junior here for Clear Springs. That little yard run of about, I want to say about 7 yards is good enough to move the chains, and we'll keep on going. First down and 10 from the 45. They will go again to Edwards, still rolling. Slipping tackles in the backfield down to the 31-yard line. Trayvon Johnson was the one that finished him off.
Yeah, they're just running the ball down the throat, straight up the middle. The Hornet defense, the linebackers, they need to crash that hole, man, and block those gaps. I mean, they're just running the ball right up the middle.
A lot of personnel switches here for Clear Springs. So they'll switch out and move Zayshawn Edwards off the field, and they will now bring in a running back that I don't even have his name on our roster. I believe that's Joshua Zapata that's now in the backfield here with Brendan Malloy. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left, 4-man rush for Huntsville. Malloy fakes the pass and wide open on the right sideline. Trayvon Johnson got beat on that round, and that is a touchdown right into the hands of Luis Tunkara. And Clear Springs answers back on a 31-yard strike just like that.
Yeah, nice play there by Malloy. He fakes a handoff, just absolutely froze the DB. Nowhere to go, tosses him up, touchdown.
31 yards to Luis Tunkara, and Clear Springs has made it once again a 10-point lead. Extra point here from Noah Schelt would make it an 11-point lead with 3:28 to go here in this first quarter. As the kick by Schelt splits the uprights, and it is good. 17-6, 3:28 to go here in the first quarter. Brian, we'll keep things right here and thank more of our wonderful sponsors who have made this broadcast possible.
Absolutely. Northside Baptist Church, growing people in Christ to reach people for Christ. AB Squared Self-Storage Facility, your local go-to self-storage facility. And my dentist and good folks over at Copeland Family Dentistry, wonderfully made. Hartfield Florist, personalizing your events since 1957. And this season of Huntsville Hornet football is presented by First National Bank of Huntsville, Huntsville's only locally owned community bank, serving generations of customers for over 130 years, Carlos.
Yes, absolutely.
Long
big thank
time.
you to our friends at First National Bank for sponsoring this season of Huntsville Hornet football, and a big thank you to all of our wonderful sponsors that make this broadcast possible for all of you to enjoy. 17-6, 3:28 to go here in this Huntsville Hornet Quarterback Club first quarter. Clear Springs has put the ball in the end zone twice tonight. Huntsville's been able to do it once. They will have to answer back here if they want to keep this a manageable ball game. Noah Schelt has the ball teed up. Special teams units will spread out, and we'll get back to play here in just a few moments. Huntsville gets another opportunity here to try and make something happen. They against the very tough 6A program in Clear Springs. Here's the kick away, and it'll be Kieran Lee this time taking it straight here from the 15 across the 20, now splitting defenders down short of the 25-yard line to the 24-yard line, and that is where Austin Taylor and company will head back out.
Yeah, great opportunity for the Huntsville offense. I mean, the special teams, they've done their job. They got you some points. Now offense is time to start making points here, stay in this ball game.
Again, folks, want to remind you we do not have video this evening due to contractual obligations with Clear Springs, as they have the video rights this evening, but we are glad we are bringing this broadcast to you. Again, let us know where you're watching from down in the comments below. Love to hear from you guys as well. Austin Taylor, back to work here. Triple package of receivers to the left. One back with him is Kieran Lee. One wideout spread to the right side. Four-man rush here for the Chargers. And they fake the run here. It'll go to Matthew Tatum, who had the touchdown a little bit ago. He gets the catch and run there across the 30 down to the 32-yard line. It's an 8-yard catch and run to bring up second and short.
Yeah, nice play there by the Hornets. Matthew Tatum does a little hitch pass over on the left side, picks up pretty good yards there on first down. Nice play, Hornets.
So this should open up your run game here on a second down and short. We'll see if they keep going with the pass as well. They will go with the run. Kieran Lee finds the hole, trying to stretch forward. They will give him the line to gain, and that might be enough. It is for a Mocha Attorneys at Law first down.
Nice job, offense. That's what you want to do. Move the sticks. Nice run there by Kieran Lee. Pick up the first down.
Ball at the 34-yard line of the Hornets. They'll spread them out 4 wide, 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Lee lines up in the backfield here with Austin Taylor. 4-man rush, make it 3 for Clear Springs. They will hand it off. Kieran Lee trying to run straight ahead. Forward progress is going to give him 2 yards and a second down and 8.
Yeah, that run up the middle is pretty tough. Clear Springs, they got some big boys up front, and they're crashing those gaps. Little play action be good right about now. Fake that handoff up the middle, throw it over the top.
Whatever can work here for Huntsville. 2:11 to go here in this Huntsville Hornet Quarterback Club first quarter. Ball is at the 36-yard line of Huntsville, second down and 8. Same formation. Taylor in the shotgun. Claps, gets the snap. It's Jeremiah Winfrey faking the give on a play action. Over the top. What a catch! Matthew Tatum over the middle of the field down to the 45-yard line. That was all Tatum right there. The ball a little bit out in front of him. Stuck the arms out and brought it in for a Mocha Attorneys at Law first down.
Great catch by Matthew Tatum. I mean, he just sails and goes almost parallel to catch that football. But again, great play there by Austin Taylor. They fake the run, draw in the linebackers, throw it over the top. First down, Hornets.
From the Charger 45-yard line, double back set, 3 wideouts for Taylor, and he'll get the snap and hand it off straight ahead. Jeremiah Winfrey found the hole and got it down to the 42-yard line here of Clear Springs to bring up second and 7.
You know, I like how Winfrey runs. He runs the ball north and south, and he'll duck that head down and try to run you over. And that's what you want to see in a running back.
Flurry of Chargers in on that stop. Minute 18 to go here on that game clock in this Huntsville Hornet Quarterback Club first quarter. That's right, folks. We are still in the first, as this game has just been chugging along here tonight at a rather slower pace. Same formation here for Taylor. Fakes the give on a play action. Throws this one. This is McCorrick Norman, who is loose past down to the 30-yard line across the 35. How about the young sophomore getting into the game for the first time tonight? And that's good to move the chains on a Mocha Attorneys at Law first down.
Yeah, nice play there by the Hornets. A nice pass over on the left side. Moving the chains. That is the key. Austin Taylor, keep moving the chains. Put them in the end zone.
They're knocking on the door of that Murray Insurance and Financial Services red zone, as here's the snap on a first down and 10, running right side, trying to push the pile. Believe that was Jeremiah Winfrey, and indeed was the case. He'll bring up a second down here from the 27. 30 seconds on the clock here. Play clock, I believe, is just behind, but there's enough time to get off one more play before you switch sides and start the second quarter of play. So Taylor and company moving the ball very well here against the Charger defense. Second down and 7. 18 on the game clock. They will go to Kieran Lee, running left side, splitting defenders across the 25, down to the 20-yard line, and down to the 16-yard line. A good, healthy run of 11 yards for Kieran Lee on another Mocha Attorneys at Law first down.
Great play there by Kieran Lee. Takes the handoff, goes to his left, sees an opening, cuts it upfield. Big play. Nice first down.
And the clock is going to stop here at 9 seconds because we do have a Charger that is slow to get up. So while they tend to him, we're going to pause for 30 seconds and be back in a few moments here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
It's the classic dilemma at Whataburger. You pick up your all-time favorite patty melt with 2 fresh all-beef patties, melted Monterey Jack cheese, grilled onions, and creamy pepper sauce. And just when you're about to dig into Whataburger's take on this delicious all-time classic, someone utters the dreaded words. Can I have a bite? Should you? Shouldn't you? Maybe you should just take a big bite so you don't have to answer. Ooh, glad that dilemma's over. The Whataburger patty melt, just like you like it. Order online to earn rewards.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, inside the Copeland Family Dentistry broadcast booth. The Charger that was down was number 6, Keelan Morgan, the senior DB for the Chargers. He is getting some help off, walking gingerly. We're good to see him hop up and be able to get back out there. So I believe they're going to run the clock here down to zeros, and they're going to go ahead and switch sides here and get started. So we'll keep things right here for a few moments. 17-6, Clear Springs on top, but some promising drive here for the Hornets, Brian. You're knocking on the door. You're in the Murray Insurance Financial Services red zone. What do you like here with 11 yards to go to try and tighten this game back up?
Well, honestly, I think that that fake punt stopped Clear Springs' momentum, and it kind of shifted back to the Hornets. And then the Hornets put that really good drive that they're currently on together. They just got to finish it off. That's huge. They've done such a good job moving the chains and moving the ball downfield. Now you got to finish the drive.
You officially mark him at the 16-yard line here on a 1st down and 10. That'll be coming up here in a few moments. Austin Taylor, has been rifling in some good passes. And then the run game is starting to come into its own as well with that double threat in the backfield of Jeremiah Winfrey and Kieran Lee in the absence of Jawan Giddens, who is inactive tonight. So now the Hornets moving right to left. Taylor in the shotgun, a double-barrel shotgun, if you will. He hands this off. Lee, not a lot of room to go. Forward progress. They'll give him the 15-yard line, and they'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that's been kind of a tough play for the Hornets tonight so far. That just simple handoff up the middle, not a whole lot there. Bringing up 2nd and 9. They got to figure a way to punch it in.
Down by 11, 17-6 here, so we welcome you now into the Curves' second quarter. If you are just joining us this evening alongside Brian Adams, I'm Carlos Zimmerman here from the Copeland Family Dentistry broadcast booth. 11:30 to go in this second quarter. Taylor in the same formation. He'll hand it off. Jeremiah Winfrey sees the hole across the 10, down to the 9-yard line. They'll make it a manageable 3rd down and 3 for the Hornets.
Man, when Winfrey gets that ball, and Kieran Lee's the same way, but when they get that ball and they get that full steam ahead run, I mean, it is fun to watch, and that was what we just saw there by Winfrey.
6-yard gainer right there inside the 10-yard line to the 9. A critical 3rd down and 3 for the Hornets. Same formation, 3 wide out set. Looks like Clear Springs will bring 4, and Taylor will drop back here in a moment. He claps and gets the snap. Fakes the give. He'll take it himself. Sees the hole across the 5, and he'll rumble into the end zone. Touchdown, Austin Taylor. And that will put the Hornets back within a 1-possession ball game.
Nice play there by Austin Taylor. Again, they fake the run right up the middle. Those linebackers get sucked in. Austin Taylor hangs on to it, goes around the left side, walks in untouched.
That is an MRC Creekside touchdown, and they will not go for the extra point here. And they will look to go for 2 to try and make this a 3-point game. With 10:54 to go here in this Curves second quarter. A critical 2-point conversion here for the Hornets, because if you don't get it, it's 5, and you would need a touchdown to get the lead back. You convert it, make it a 3-point game, and much more manageable if you get into a field goal situation. But a great methodical drive there for the Hornets that started back at their own 16-yard line. So good stuff to see. Taylor will line up in the gun on a 2-point conversion, rolling to his right. Now looking back to the left side, he'll just throw this one up for grabs, and it'll just fall to the turf incomplete. Peyton Pryor was in the area, but the pressure got to Taylor there. So no 2-point conversion there. 17-12, 10:54 to go here in the Curve second quarter. We'll step aside and take a break for 30 seconds and be back in a few moments on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by Walker County Federal Credit Union and KSAM Sports.
Joetta's Boutique knows all about fashion. We offer trendy and affordable styles, as well as timeless and traditional choices, with sizes ranging from extra small to 2X. We strive for excellence with our outstanding merchandise and friendly customer service. Please come and see for yourself. We're located inside Westhill Mall here in Huntsville, or you can shop on our website at joettas.com. And be sure and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Joetta's Boutique, vintage and new, classy and glam.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 17-12 is your score. Before the teams return to the field, I'll send it down to our guy down on the sideline, Mr. Luke Scott. Luke, a very good methodical drive there for the Hornets. What did you like out of it?
Now, what I like about it, the offensive line is giving Austin time. Giving him time to make his reads. He's making simple reads. Good methodical drive there and see them to the end zone.
Thank you very much, Luke, down there on the sideline for us here this evening with 10:54 to go here in this curved second quarter. As looks like Claudio Alvarenga's got the ball teed up, and it's actually Joseph Mejia. Oh, an onside kick here, and Mejia landed on it. That went 10 yards, and the Hornets will have the ball.
How about that? My goodness. I mean, the special teams has come to play tonight. Great onside kick and nice recovery there by the Hornets.
And I don't think Clear Springs was expecting it. I mean, with 10:54 to go in the second, you don't expect to see an onside kick. Folks, we've seen a fake punt that went for a touchdown, and now we've seen an onside kick in the second quarter, and the Hornets have the ball at the Clear Springs 49-yard line. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. You're right, man. What a ball game we got going on. I mean, it certainly didn't start out like it would be an exciting ball game, but, man, it has turned into one, and the Hornets have an opportunity.
They got 49 yards to go to try and go down and score and take the lead here as they will get back to work here from the 49-yard line of Clear Springs. Taylor will hand it off. Jeremiah Winfrey running right side down to the 46-yard line. Second down and 7 coming up.
Yeah, nice run there by Winfrey again. Just kind of one between the center guard gap, a gap they call it. Nice little run there by Winfrey.
Oh, my goodness. Here the Hornets looking in great field position right now. You like what you see out of them right now. And they'll bring up second down and 7, 10.5 minutes to go here in the curved second quarter. 2 wide out set. Double backfield here for Taylor. He'll hand this one off, moving the pile forward down to the 43-yard line. Looked to have gone, might have been Keyron Lee that might have had that run. Nope, Jeremiah Winfrey, and will bring up 3rd down and 4 for the Hornets.
Well, 3rd and manageable. You know, 3rd and 4 is certainly manageable. It's better than 3rd and 9, 3rd and 15, things like that. And Hornets have been doing a lot of running the football. And, of course, a while ago you saw them. They went over the top and then Amanda set it up for a walk in the end zone. Let's see what happens here.
And if you have another methodical drive here, you keep that Clear Springs offense off the field. It'll bring up 3rd down and 4. They will keep it here with Austin Taylor running left side. Needs the line to gain is the 39. He's got it across the 35 down to the 33-yard line. A 10-yard scramble for the young sophomore Taylor, and that's good for Amoka Attorneys at Law. First down.
You know, so far in this ball game tonight, Carlos, Austin Taylor was doing the same thing against the Bryan Vikings, and they kept in the ball game, and ultimately won it. And I'm seeing the same thing out of the Hornets right here.
So that'll move the sticks down to the, like I said, the Charger 33-yard line. Hornets taking their time here between plays just to be able to set things up. 3 wide receivers will spread out, 2 to the left, or 2 to the right, 1 to the left, and a double backfield set for Austin Taylor. He'll get the snap, hand this off. Jeremiah Winfrey running right into the pile. Forward progress gives him 2 yards to the 31 to bring up 2nd and 8.
Again, handoff up the middle, just drawing them in. Hopefully he can go over the top again. Finds you a wide out open and one-on-one coverage, take advantage of it.
And you love to see this out of this Hornet offense, a team that didn't get a slow start against Belton last week and was behind the 8 ball throughout most of that ball game. We're starting to see flashes of what we saw against the Bryan Vikings 2 weeks ago in Huntsville. Second down and 8, 9-10 to go here in this curved second quarter. Same formation here for the Hornets. He'll get the snap to Taylor. He'll look to throws it in the flat. This is caught out there. Savion Conte, really his first catch that we've seen in quite a while. That is good for another Mocha Attorneys at Law first down on the 8-yard catch by Conte.
Yeah, great route done by Conte. I mean, he runs a little curl route, but it's the run after the catch that got him the first down. Great play there by Conte.
Got him to slip the defender as well. That was back in coverage there for Clear Springs. Man, the Hornets, they are moving and knocking on the door of the Murray Insurance and Financial Services red zone here with 8:40 and counting in this second quarter of play. Again, taking their time to get this play set up. They'll spread them out, 2 to the left, 1 to the right is Conte of Taylor. He's got 2 backs with him in Winfrey and Lee. Winfrey trying to get the line here. He'll get across the current line of scrimmage. Forward progress gives him, they'll give him just 1. Second down and 9. What I've noticed, Brian, is that they've done a good job, even those these short little runs, that has opened up the passing game, which is something we haven't seen a whole lot from Huntsville so far this season, but you like to see that.
Yeah, you do like to see that, and that's kind of what they've done tonight, as you were saying. They're drawing in those linebackers and DBs with those runs up the middle. And when you do that, man, they get kind of locked in, and then you can go over the top.
2nd down and 9. Ball at the 21-yard line here of Clear Springs. Taylor will look to throw, and that one is batted at the line of scrimmage. Big 99. Branson Winter got his hands up to make that incomplete. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and 9 for the Hornets. I believe Austin Taylor was looking towards that go route out there. That was Tajon Lewis running it.
Well, this is important, Carlos. Again, they got 9 yards to pick up the first, but these wideouts, when they run their patterns, they've got to get beyond the sticks. It doesn't do them a bit of good if they run their route short of the sticks and get tackled. I mean, it brings up 4th down. You got to go beyond the sticks.
They'll bring up a 3rd down and 9 for the Hornets. They move right to left across your radio dial with 7:51 to go here in the second quarter. They are down 17-12 here against Clear Springs, but they have made this a ball game, and they are trying to drive and make do with that onside kick they have, and the Hornets will take a timeout. We'll take it with them on a University Heights Baptist Church timeout and be back in a few moments on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
This is BJ McMichael, Minister of Students and Outreach at University Heights Baptist Church. I'm a proud 1993 Hornet graduate and 1998 Bearcat graduate. Here at University Heights, we cultivate people who make Jesus known by the lives we live and the conversations we have. This happens through 3 primary relationships: relationship with God, each other, and the world. We have some exciting next-gen ministry opportunities for all our birth through 12th grade Hornets and future Bearcats. Our weekly schedule and worship times are available online at uhbc.net or through our USBC app. Sting 'em Hornets and eat 'em up Cats.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Inside the Copeland Family Dentistry broadcast booth alongside Brian Adams and Luke Scott down on the sideline. I'm Carlos Zimmerman here tonight in League City. 17-12. Clear Springs is on top of your Huntsville Hornets. The 2.5 hour drive away from Huntsville down here to the southeast Houston. A long one, but the Hornets, they are raring to go tonight, down by 5, and they need a score here to take a 1-point lead or more. 3rd down and 9 from the 21-yard line. Taylor alone in the backfield. 5, wide out set. Doesn't have a whole lot of time. Throws this one to Matthew Tatum on a screen. Matthew Tatum, what are they going to give him? They gave him the line to gain. 1st down for the Hornets.
How about that? Nice screen play to Tatum over the middle. The linemen did their job. They let that defense come in on the quarterback. You throw it over the top. Great play, Hornets.
9 yards. That's all they needed, and they got that for Matthew Tatum. That is a Mocha Mocha Attorneys at Law 1st down, and they are inside the Murray Insurance and Financial Services red zone, 12 yards away from 6. Taylor will line up with 2 running backs with him, Lee and Winfrey, 3 wide receivers set. Taylor claps, gets the snap, hand it off. No, keeps it himself running left side, but not a lot of room that time. They read that one beautifully. Did Clear Springs. Looks like the one that touched him down, Michael Silvalli, and that'll bring up 2nd and long. That's just a good read by the defense.
Yeah, that was kind of a similar play. He ran to score that touchdown a while ago. I mean, you fake the handoff up the middle, hold the ball, take it around the left side, and they were waiting on him for that play.
That was smart by Taylor not to run backwards as well to try and get more of an edge. Just moving back only 1 yard to bring up 2nd down and 11. Clock moving, 6.5 minutes to go here in the Curve second quarter. By the way, folks, Clear Springs has not touched the ball offensively so far in this second. It's been all Huntsville. Taylor gets the snap. Handed off, no, play action fake, tipped up in the air, that's dangerous. In the area was a couple of guys, Savion Conte for Huntsville and Gavin Collins, the DB for Clear Springs. It falls to the turf, luckily, but it will bring up 3rd down and long.
Yeah, well, you know, give Clear Springs, man, a lot of credit, man. They've batted down. I think that may have been the 3rd ball of Austin Taylor. They've batted down here in this first half, man. Great job on defense.
Well, that's the thing, though. I mean, Taylor, he's got to get it over that line, but, you know, Taylor, not a very tall man, so he's got to try and elevate that a little bit more to be able to get it to his receivers. 3rd down and long. He gets the snap. 2-step drop back. Fires this one in the flat. Oh, off the hands of Peyton Pryor. He was wide open as well and could have easily rumbled into the end zone, but it hit his hands and drops to the turf. And that is going to bring up 4th down. And it looks like here comes the field goal unit here for Huntsville.
Well, Coach Rodney Southern said in the pregame show, these wide receivers have to hang on to the football. That's 2 drop passes tonight. That's cost the Hornets big time. They've got to hang on to it when it's catchable.
This is from the 13-yard line here. Standing at the left hash will be Joseph Mejia. This is a 30-yard try, and he's got to push it towards that uprights. DeMarcus Williams is the holder. 5-man up on the line here for Clear Springs. Make it 6. Williams gets the hold and the snap. The kick by Mejia is no good. Wide to the left. So a very troubling drive there for Huntsville that was very promising right out of the gate off of an onside kick, but they could not cash in with points, and that might give some momentum to the Clear Springs, but the defense for Huntsville has gotten a lot of rest, and they'll get back to work here in just a few moments.
Yeah, but the Hornets, man, you got to capitalize on those good things. You know, that onside kick, that got the ball on Clear Springs' 49-yard line, drive it all the way down. A drop pass cost them big time. Those little mistakes are huge as the game progresses.
Now, albeit it was a little out of the reach of Pryor, but if it hits your hands, they teach you got to bring that ball in.
Absolutely you do.
So Clear Springs back to work offensively for their first drive of this curved second quarter. They will start from their own 20-yard line. Malloy in the shotgun. He'll hand this one off on a delayed handoff to Zayshawn Edwards, and he is spun down. Only a gain of 4 on that run for Edwards to bring up 2nd down and 6.
Yeah, Edwards just takes the handoff, goes over to the left side, nice little run, picks up 4, and they're back ready to go again.
Yep, hurry up offense here for the Chargers. They'll get the shotgun snap, does Malloy. Another run here with Edwards. Doesn't get very far that time, only to the Charger 28-yard line, and that's going to bring up 3rd and short, but very manageable for the Chargers and company as they'll switch out some personnel here and take a little bit more time to set up this play. If you're the Hornet defense, just got to rear back, not let anything good over the top. If it's a pass on a 3rd and short, you could really go either way. Malloy will line up in the shotgun. His running back this time, Joshua Zapata, will line up offset. 4 wide out set, 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 4-man rush for Huntsville. They go the way of Zapata, got the hole, and will get the line to gain across the 30 down to the 33-yard line, enough to move the chains.
Yep, 3 handoffs, 1st down.
And they will go back to work quickly here on a 1st down and 10 from the Charger 33-yard line. Hornets show blitz. Malloy gets the snap, and he will hand it off to Zapata. And the pile will move Zapata down to the 38-yard line. A healthy 5-yard gain, make it 6 to bring up 2nd and 4.
Clear Springs is doing a really good job run offense tonight. I mean, they're just picking up 6, 7, 8 yards a carry.
Huntsville had a problem with that against Belton last week. Sean Snap for the Tigers was definitely a factor for Huntsville in a game that they were already behind, but they're only down by 5 so far. 17-12, 4:52 to go on this second quarter here, brought to you by Curbs. Zapata will move to the right here of Malloy, and Malloy play action fake. Looking to throw this one up over the top, and wide open down the sideline at the 35-yard line, trying to move around defenders is big number 5, Muiz Tunkara. Got Trayvon Johnson turned around, actually make that Aiden Pearson turned around. And that is a healthy gain for Clear Springs, and they are nearing the red zone.
Yep, got a receiver behind the DB, and it'll cost you every time, and it did right there.
Ooh, I think we got a flag back here, Brian.
Oh, we sure do.
As they are moving the defenses back. The defense for Huntsville and offenses are moving back, so this may work out for Huntsville in the end. We'll see if we get the call here from the White Hat. Obviously don't have a ref mic feed for you guys this evening, and it is indeed a block in the back against Clear Springs, and boy, oh boy, is that a good break for Huntsville.
Big break for Huntsville. I mean, goodness gracious. Talking about negating a long pass play there by Clear Springs. Big break for the Hornets, and that is a huge penalty. Man.
Wow. So instead of a 1st down inside the red zone at the 19, it'll bring up a 2nd down and 14 for Clear Springs. 4:36 to go. A little bit of a wonky play there. Actually, they're going to move them further back. I think that's more like it. Inside the 25, back to the 24. Now, that might have been not have been a block in the back then, Brian. So either way, works for the Hornets. 2nd down and 18 from the Charger 28. Malloy lines up in the shotgun at the 23-yard line here of the Chargers. Malloy gets the snap, hands this one off, running and trying to cut it back, but not going very far is the running back for Clear Springs. He is smothered at the current line of scrimmage. I believe that one running at that time was Joshua Zapata. That will bring up 3rd down and very long for Clear Springs. The line to gain is the 42.
Yeah, nice play by number 4 for the Hornets, Braylon Phelps, sophomore linebacker, saw it all the way. Nice stop there by the Hornet defense.
Now the corners have got to be on their game here, as this is obviously a big passing situation here for the Chargers. Got to get them off that field and get your Hornet offense back out there before the half. 3rd down and 18 here. Malloy in the shotgun. Gets good protection. Fires this one up over the top. It will fall to the turf. Incomplete. There are no flags on the play, and that will be obvious punting situation here for Clear Springs. Big break for the Hornets. to get the offense back out there on the field for your squad.
Absolutely. I mean, this goes to show you those personal foul calls, well, any of those penalties, man, they are killer. They will stop a drive in its tracks, and it did right there on Clear Springs. Hornets are going to get the ball, Carlos, in really pretty good field position.
That will be back. Punting it here is DB Peyton Miller. He will be back to punt. 2 back for Huntsville to receive this one. Matthew Tatum to the left, and I believe that is Jeremiah Winfrey there to the right. Ooh, a shanked punt there for the Hornets. You got to watch out. Don't touch that ball there. And the Hornets are going to have the ball at the Charger 48-yard line with 3:41 to go here in the second quarter. Obviously, you're going to try and run that clock down as much as you can because you will not have the ball to start the second half, but you obviously want to cash in for 6 right before you go into the locker room, and that really will put the pressure on the Chargers.
Yeah, I think it's important for the Hornets to eat as much clock up as they can as they're moving this ball downfield and then move those chains and then get some points on the board right as they go into the locker room.
Double backfield set here. Make it 1 here for Austin Taylor. He'll get the snap. Hand this one off. Kieran Lee trying to stretch forward down to the 47-yard line. They only gave him 1. That'll bring up 2nd down and 9 for the Hornets.
Yep, again, going back to that same handoff up the middle. Only picks up a yard on that play. But they've had some good plays come off of that little handoff up the middle. That play action, the run around the end, all those plays, man, are designed for that intent.
So 2nd down and 9. Hornets in Charger territory, moving right to left. Taylor gets the snap. Play action fake. Throws this in the flat. Caught. Savion Conte across the 45. They will give him just the 45. It's only a 2-yard gain, and they'll bring up 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, little pass play over to the right side. Clear Springs covered it perfectly. Big 3rd down here for the Hornets.
Zarigne Tunkara in there on the stop to bring up 3rd down and 7 for Huntsville. 2:50 to go in this Curves second quarter. The Hornets only down by 5. 17-12 is your score. They were able to get a touchdown early in the game on a fake punt, and then a good methodical drive has cut the lead to 5. Taylor in the shotgun on the 3rd down. He'll get to the snap. One man coming at him, and he just batted that one down right out of the breadbasket of Austin Taylor. I can't quite tell who that was in there. Just came flying in from the non-blind side, if you will. But either way, that brings up 4th down for the Hornets.
All right, well, that's 4 pass plays that have been knocked down on Austin Taylor tonight in this first half. There is a thing they call passing lanes. And as a quarterback, if you see a guy running right at you, you know what, give him a little fake, throw him off, whatever it is. Don't just throw the ball right at the guy.
Taylor will drop back here to punt this one away from his own territory. Oh, but a good, healthy punt there for Austin Taylor. Is not going to give Clear Springs a lot of room to start this next drive with 2:26 to go here in the second. Out of bounds at the 16-yard line here of Clear Springs. 84 yards to go to try and score before the half, but the Hornet defense has got to stiffen up one more time.
Yeah, they do. They need a big play, and, you don't want your opponent going in at halftime, punching it in right before you go to the locker room. So Hornets got a big task in front of them.
And a reminder, Clear Springs will receive the second half kickoff when we come out of the Northside Baptist Church halftime report. Stick around for that. Before we go into the halftime report, don't forget, we will get over down to Luke Scott and get a word from head coach Rodney Southern before we head into the locker rooms. So Clear Springs will take over from their own 16-yard line, going left to right across your radio dial, and Malloy will line up in the shotgun. 4 wide out set. 1 back with him is Edwards. He'll fake to give to Edwards and look to throw. Pressure in the face of Malloy. Tosses this one up and wide open. And making the catch at the 40-yard line that time. Couldn't quite see who that is down there. Man, they are just so far away from us. Brian Knight. Man, oh man.
Man, I got the
Actually, you know what? That fell incomplete.
Well, the reason it fell incomplete is I believe Cole Schroeder just gave him a shot to the rib.
Sure. Here's the snap, handoff. Edwards running right side, cutting through defenders. A lot of room to run across the 25 down to the 29-yard line. A healthy run of 13 yards for Zayshawn Edwards, and that'll move the chains for a first down. And here's Clear Springs, wanting to move quick here with time not on their side. He'll get the snap, handed off again. Edwards running right side across the 30 down to the 32-yard line goes Edwards, making the 33 to bring up second down and about 6. Clock now inside of 2 minutes here. I don't know why the clock stopped. Oh, it just glitched for a second. Minute 54 now and counting here for Malloy and company. Joshua Zapata now returns to the field as the running back here for the Chargers, and they will take their time to set up this play on a second down and 5 from their own 33-yard line. They move left to right. 17-12. Clear Springs on top by 5. Here's the snap. Fakes to give to Zapata. Throws this one on a go route, and looks like some receivers got crossed up there. Muiz Tunkara was the one in the area, and that will bring up a 3rd down and 5 for Clear Springs.
Yeah, I think there was a miscommunication between Malloy and Tunkara. I think Tunkara thought he was running a little kind of an out route, and I think Malloy thought he was running a go route. So miscommunication benefits the Hornets.
That will bring up 3rd down and 5. Stops the clock at 1:35. Huntsville has 2 timeouts. Clear Springs has all 3 to their advantage. 4 wide out set. Malloy lines up in the shotgun. His running back Zapata offset to his left. He'll get the snap, looking to throw. Here comes the pressure for the Hornets. It's a run here on a screen by Zapata, and that is going to be good for a Clear Springs 1st down. The pile moves him to the Charger 42-yard line, and that'll move the sticks.
Yeah, nice screen play there by Clear Springs. They set it up on the left side, draws in the defensive line, throw it over the top. Nice pickup there. 1st down.
See big JT Kroll out there on that line here for Huntsville on this final drive. Malloy looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. Malloy, he'll have to scramble out here, and he will take off and run. He is hit hard around the 47-yard line. Looks like it was Shiloh Jones that makes the big play there at the Charger 49, but it brings up 2nd and 3. And we have got a timeout here on the field here, taken by Clear Springs with 1:08 to go. We'll step aside for 30 seconds and be back in a few moments on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
This is B.J. McMichael, Minister of Students and Outreach at University Heights Baptist Church. I'm a proud 1993 Hornet graduate and 1998 Bearcat graduate. Here at University Heights, we cultivate people who make Jesus known by the lives we live and the conversations we have. This happens through 3 primary relationships: relationship with God, each other, and the world. We have some exciting next-gen ministry opportunities for all our birth through 12th grade Hornets and future Bearcats. Our weekly schedule and worship times are available online at uhbc.net or through our UHBC app. Sting 'em Hornets and eat 'em up Cats.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. We'll pause quickly for 10 seconds for station identification right here on KSAM.
This is the KSAM Sports Network, 101.7 KSAM Huntsville, your hometown radio station.
1:08 to go. Back to play here. 2nd down and 3. Malloy fakes it on a play-action fake. Here comes the pressure. He'll fire this one up way up over the top. Picked off. No! Oh, my goodness. And he knew it. Who was that back there? I think it was, I think that was Shiloh Jones back there in coverage.
Yeah, it looked like Shiloh Jones is going to just take that interception over the shoulder like a wide receiver.
Oh, wait, no. That was Claudio Alvarenga that was actually back there in coverage. Normally a kicker, but also plays a little bit of safety. Oh, my goodness, and he knew it as well. A tough break. Shiloh Jones was the one that brought the pressure on the quarterback, Brendan Malloy, here. That stops the clock in 1:02. 3rd down and 3. Malloy's got a 4 wide out set. His running back Edwards moves now to the right. Malloy gets the snap. Hand off with Edwards. Edwards tripped up, and he's going to be short of the line to gain to bring up 4th down and 1 into Hornet territory. But a timeout has been taken here by Clear Springs. Or actually, no, it'll be Huntsville that takes the timeout with 54 seconds on the clock and a 4th down and 1 here for Clear Springs. You take the timeout here, Brian. Talk things over with your defense, but you look at Clear Springs thinking, now we have a chance to think about it here. Are you going to go for it, or are you just going to punt it away knowing you have the ball to start the 2nd half?
Well, I see Clear Springs going for it with with 54 seconds left in the half. They've been running the ball very well against the Hornet defense. I see him handing the ball off up the middle just to pick up 1 yard. But I tell you what, I mean, there's been so many drop balls so far this season for these young Hornets, man. I'm surprised these coaches don't have these guys taking these balls home with them, sleeping with it, walking to school with it, carrying it around everywhere they go, so they'll hang on to it.
They taught us that, too, because I played a little receiver as well.
Yeah.
Like, hey, why don't you just take the football and corral it with you all day long as you go about your day. Here we go. They're going to go for it. 4th down and 1 from the Hornet 49-yard line. Can Huntsville rear back and make a big stop here on a 4th and short? Triple package of receivers to the right, possibly a little run here to the right side with Edwards, so you got to be mindful if you're the Hornet defense. Here we go, 4th and 1. Malloy will keep it himself, and he slipped a tackle and still free across the 45 down to the 41-yard line. That's enough to move the sticks.
Well, that's a huge pickup. They needed 1, and they picked up a lot more than that on the quarterback keeper.
Oh, and the Hornets had a chance to stop him as well. Just slipped the tackle to Malloy. 42 seconds to go here in this curved 2nd quarter. Malloy drops back to throw. Looking to fire this one up, way up over the top, trying to get the catch out there. Flags will fly everywhere.
Well, the flags are on the Hornets, I guarantee it, but they didn't see the holding, and it just drug him down right before the quarterback.
Braylon Phelps wants a flag back here. Obvious pass interference in the secondary. Luckily for the Hornets, it's not a spot penalty. That was inside the 5-yard line, but yeah, missed an obvious hold back there in the backfield on Braylon Phelps. It's a 15-yard penalty. It will move Clear Springs close to the red zone. They'll mark it at the 24-yard line on the 15-yard penalty. The clock is stopped at 34 seconds. Just a big jump ball there for Malloy, and the receiver beat Trayvon Johnson, I believe the one back in coverage, so you knew it was in for 6 or draw the flag. So it works out for the Hornets anyway. Here's Malloy dropping back, looking to throw. Fires up for the middle and batted out of the receiver's hands, looking the way of Jarius Williams, and I believe Justin Angstad may have gotten a hand on that one there.
Yeah, Justin Angstad, Mike linebacker for the Hornets, puts the hit on him, jars the ball loose. Good play there by the senior, who, by the way, has a 4.0 and is number 3 overall in his senior class at Huntsville High School.
Had him on the Hornet Nation Coaches Show at Chick-fil-A on Wednesday. Great kid, very smart kid as well. I wish I had the smarts that he had. Here we go. 30 seconds on that clock. Here we go. Malloy drops back, has time. Pressure now breaking down. He'll step up and run this one as he had a lot of room in front of him across the 15 down to the 12-yard line. It was Shiloh Jones that finally brought him to the turf, but the lucky thing for the Hornets is that will actually be a timeout here for Clear Springs across the 15 down to the 12-yard line or so with 22 seconds to go in this curved second quarter. Man, Clear Springs, they are knocking on the door, but time still not on their side.
Yeah, they've done a great job in this first half running the football, and man, when you get 6 to 8 yards per carry, why stop doing it?
I mean, give a call to Brendan Malloy. He has done a good job just reading the defense coming at him. I mean, you had big guys like Julian Casanova and Kadarian Easley right in your face. Casanova was the one putting the pressure to force Malloy out of the pocket. But you got to be able to break down if you're the Hornet DBs in those situations. I mean, obviously don't want to lose your routes because then you open up a chance to throw it over the top, does Malloy. But man, oh man, the Hornets defense has just got to stiffen for 22 seconds. And you can keep Clear Springs out of the end zone before you go into the locker room and then eventually giving the ball back to them coming out of the break. Again, we'll try to get down over there to the sideline to head coach Rodney Southern and our guy down on the sideline, Luke Scott, before we head into the Northside Baptist Church halftime report. So stick around for that, folks. 22 seconds on the game clock. Ball at the Hornet 12-yard line. Malloy will line up in the shotgun. He's got 4 receivers at his disposal. Zayshawn Edwards will be his running back. 4-man rush for the Huntsville Hornets. Only 5 in the box. Malloy lines up again in the gun, gets the snap. He wants to throw. Might go under the middle, and he's got a man in the back of the end zone. Wow, what a great... Claudio Alvarenga says no, sir. Batting that one away from the Charger receiver to bring up second down.
Alvarenga on one-on-one coverage. The route was a flag route to the back left corner of the end zone. Jumps up, knocks the ball away at the last second. Great play there by Alvarenga.
And that'll save the Hornets for the moment. 17 seconds to go here. The ball is at the 12-yard line. Clear Springs leads 17-12 here in this ball game. Hornets trying to stiffen and keep things where they're at going into the break. And the defense do it one more time, or a couple of more times. Malloy lines up in the shotgun, same formation. Edwards is his running back to his left. He'll look to throw. He is flushed out of the pocket. Fires this one toward the end zone. And broken up at the last second as it fell to the turf, incomplete. Looking for his receiver in Karsten Billick. And he'll bring up third down. I think that was again Alvarenga.
Nice play by the Hornets. Again, almost the same route the previous play. Knocked away at the last second by the Hornets secondary. Nice job.
Huntsville will call their third and final timeout to talk this play over. 10 seconds on the clock here if you are the Hornets. My goodness, Brian.
So basically, I think, Carlos, with 8 seconds left, and you got third and 10 for a first down, you got time to run 2 plays, and that's it. So you'll have a pass play come up here. That's going to probably eat about, they're in a short field, probably about 4 seconds, and then you're going to have to make a real big decision whether you're going to try to kick it or go for it.
Well, if you kick it, if you're Clear Spring, you're up by 5 and you make it, it's 20-12. It's still a 1-possession game for Huntsville with a 2-point conversion needing to be able to tie the game. If you score, you make it a 2-possession game and a 12-point lead if you make the PAT. So there's a lot of things that are going to weigh in right there with 10 seconds left to go. And like you said, you really only have time for one play before you have to make that decision, obviously on a third down. But here we go. They're out of the timeout. 3rd down and 10. 4 receivers for the Chargers. 4-man rush for Huntsville. Malloy, he'll line up in the shotgun. Zayshawn Edwards is his running back. He'll look to throw off the snap. Here comes the pressure for the Hornets. Throws it to Edwards. In and out of his hands. He had the end zone in front of him. But, oh, my goodness, it is just out of the reach of Edwards, and there it is. 4th down, and only 4 seconds came off the clock with 6 seconds, and, yep, they look like they're going to try a field goal here with 6 seconds left.
Yeah, had that pass been on target, it would have been a touchdown, but he turned the receiver around and just enough to make it a little bit too difficult. And you're right, here comes the field goal unit out to try to punch it, try to get 3 before half.
This will be Malloy to try the field goal. It is going to be a 29-yard try. Malloy's field goal is hooking right into the uprights and is good. And that drops the clock to 2 seconds, so they'll do a kickoff here. And we will see what they have here in the final 2 seconds of this one. I mean, hey, if you run the ball back, that's a great way to get back.
Crazier things have happened.
The locker room. Again, we'll try to get head coach Rodney Southern before they go into the locker room. The Hornets avoid the touchdown. They just get the 3, do Clear Springs to make it 20-12. And, man, we have got a heck of a ball game so far in one half of play, and we'll break it all down for you on the Northside Baptist Church Halftime Report. Again, I want to reiterate, we do not have a video broadcast for you this evening due to a contractual obligation that Clear Springs has with another entity, so we do apologize for that, but we are so glad you are tuning with us here tonight in League City. A great half of football has been played. Another one will come up very, very shortly. Let's see what Clear Springs decides to do here with 2 seconds. Obviously, you probably just try to kick this and go to the locker room and make your adjustments if you're both sides of the ball, really, if you're Clear Springs and if you're Huntsville. But, man, give a credit to the Hornets. They have fought tooth and nail to keep themselves in this ball game. They were once down 17-6, and they were able to cut the lead to 5 on a good methodical drive early on in the second quarter that didn't have Clear Springs touching the ball until the midway through the second quarter.
Well, you know what? When this game started and the opening drive for the Hornets went the way it went, I was thinking, oh, my goodness, here we go. It'll be a long night. But, man, I was wrong. This has turned into a heck of a first half for both teams.
Noah Schelt will just kick this one very lightly, and just landing on it and falling to the turf will be number 9, Cole Schroeder, and that ticks the clock down to 0. Let's see if we can try to get head coach Rodney Southern here in just a couple of moments. Just trying to see Luke down there and see if he can get a word with him. Luke, let's go over to you, man.
Hey, Carlos, thank you.
Luke,
Coach,
there you go.
Yeah, Coach, a couple of big plays there by the special teams unit. How'd that feel, the offense?
Well, I think obviously one of them was good because it scored a touchdown, but the other one gave us a short field and we didn't get points on it, so we got to be better than that. But we executed both of them really well.
Clear Springs really seems to be running the ball effectively. How do we stop that?
Well, I think it's still a combination of all that they do. They're throwing it enough to scare you, so you got to have that extra guy. So we got to be smart about how we handle it.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you very much, Luke, down there on the sideline that you just heard from head coach Rodney Southern. We have reached halftime here tonight in League City. 20-12, Clear Springs leads the Hornets. And we'll step aside and take an extended break and be back with you for the Northside Baptist Church Halftime Report when we come back on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by Walker County Federal Credit Union and KSAM Sports.
Huntsville ISD is the best place for children to be. We offer a full-day pre-K center to advanced career and college options, along with a variety of extracurricular activities and award-winning fine arts, band and athletics programs, an excellent child nutrition and bus transportation services, bilingual ESL and GT programs, special education services, and a career and technical education program that provides multiple certification and licensing options for students. Visit huntsville-isd.org. It's a great day to be a Hornet. We're building champions, everyone, every day.
AB Squared Self-Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB Squared Self-Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Hello, this is Carol Sullivan with Community Service Credit Union. You know how much I love rodeo and helping rodeo contestants and their families. If you're thinking about that truck or trailer of your dreams, keep CSCU in mind. We'll work with you to get a payment you can afford from a financial institution you can trust. Visit cscutx.com and apply online today. Bank happy, spend smart, live well. CSCU. Federally insured by NCUA. Membership required. Certain restrictions apply.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, it has to be El Gordo Taqueria. You'll experience the absolute best real Mexican food. El Gordo Taqueria has plates. Also check out their new deck. Dine in or carry out, now available. Delivery to you from DoorDash and Grubhub. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. And now open Sunday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For the absolute best authentic Mexican food in Huntsville, it's El Gordo Taqueria. Call us at 295-TACO. That's 295-8226. Try it once and you'll be hooked. El Gordo Taqueria.
Hey folks, it's Steven over here at Adams Furniture. We're your Huntsville, Texas hometown furniture store. Come in and see why we carry the top brands with great customer service. We carry brands such as Tempur-Pedic, Sealy Hybrid, Serta mattresses. We have the biggest selection of Lazy Boy recliners, double reclining sofas, reclining love seats. We have all American-made hardwood bedroom furniture, living room furniture, all American-made lift chairs. All this is in stock and ready for delivery at Adams Furniture. We are cheaper in the country. Shop local with us and save your money. It's Adams Furniture, 30 State Highway and 75 North and 10th Street.
Hi, folks. Clint Mack here with Wiesner in Huntsville. Are you having a hard time getting a good deal on a new GM vehicle? Come to Wiesner in Huntsville, where we sell the vehicles for the factory window sticker. In stock, order, or online. It's all the same price. You don't have to pay over MSRP. Just say no to additional dealer markup or market price adjustments. Just say no to ZAS. Just say no to environmental packages. Just say no to security packages. So if you want to be treated fair and like family, then Wiesner of Huntsville is the only place to go. You can visit us online at wiesnerhuntsville.com.
Mertzke's Cafe in New Waverly is open for breakfast at 7:30 on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Get a great start to your day. Chicken fried steaks, chicken fried chicken, and hamburger steaks. Or go lighter with salads. Go for Taco Tuesday and Fish Fridays. Lunch starts at 11. Private dining room or catering available. Dine in, curbside pickup, or to-go orders. 936-439-5039. Mertzke's Cafe in New Waverly, 315 FM 1375. Check them out on Facebook. Home of the world-famous Hootie Burger and proud supporters of the Hornets and Bulldogs.
Courage, integrity, perseverance, commitment, not just a job. This is a career with a purpose. The Texas Department of Criminal Justice is hiring correctional officers now. Full and part-time positions available, no experience required, paid training, great health care and retirement, and opportunities for base pay increases with continued service in the first year. Apply now at tdcj.texas.gov/co. That's tdcj.texas.gov/co. Serve Texas with purpose.
The Color Bar Hair Salon and Tanning Salon are full supporters of our Huntsville Hornets. Just like our Hornets, we offer the best Huntsville has to offer. The Color Bar Hair Salon is a full-service salon and is ranked the #1 VIP Bellamy hair extension salon. From precision cuts to full treatments, we'll make sure you leave always wanting to come back. The Color Bar Tanning Salon offers a monthly membership that includes access to our mega beds with body contoured acrylics and a relaxing hydro massage bed for only $59.99. The Color Bar Hair and Tanning Salon, where your experience matters.
Are you stuck at home? Why not be comfortable with the new True Comfort series by McGillberry Mechanical? With intelligent Wi-Fi control, 700 speeds of comfort, and 12 years, no repair cost, you can rest easy. With our True Comfort series, your air will be cleaner and you will be more comfortable than ever. Call us today to learn about our 12-year peace of mind, no repair cost. 936-291-2640.
For the most fun in Huntsville, come to the newest place in town, Tomfoolery's Pizza and Games. It's fun for all ages with the latest in arcade games like Connect 4 basketball, air hockey, whack and win, and many others. Get the best tasting brick oven pizza in town made fast, just how you like it, for one price. Tomfoolery's Pizza and Games is Huntsville's only place like it, located at 2801 San Houston Avenue, next to TCS Flooring and Design. Open till 9 every day until 10 on Friday and Saturday. Come eat, play, and party with us today. Tomfoolery's Pizza and Games.
Burn calories for free. Schedule your free total body workout with a certified trainer today. Did you know that if you work out in the wrong heart rate zone, you're wasting your time? But building lean muscle and burning calories is what we do at Curbs, the right way. In just 30 minutes, you can burn inches, lose that stubborn weight, and gain the muscle tone we all want. Message us on Facebook or call us at 295-3900 to claim your free custom workout. See you soon.
AB Squared Self-Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB Squared Self-Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Bank with confidence with the Hometown Bank, First National Bank of Huntsville. Our bank lobbies are open, and we also have 3 drive-through locations, multiple ATMs, telephone banking, plus online and mobile banking options, all available for your safety and convenience. For over 130 years, our focus has always been about the great people in our community. As Huntsville's only locally owned community bank, you can trust First National Bank of Huntsville to be your financial partner today and for future generations.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Good evening, football fans. This is Jeff Dunn from Huntsville Church of Christ with tonight's Hornet Nation test. If the Star-Spangled Banner, a silent prayer, and a whistle sounds like the beginning of a great Friday night to you, you might belong to Hornet Nation. At Huntsville Church of Christ, we strive to be a place to believe, a place to be loved. If that sounds like somewhere you need to be, come see us. You belong at HCOC.
Dreaming of a new 2023 Ford F-150? Then head to Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville and we'll make that dream come true. Whether it's strictly for work or something with a little more style, you'll never miss out on a good deal here at Bill Fick Ford. Right now, Ford is taking special orders on all new 2023 Ford F-150s. So give us a shout and we'll help you build the truck of your dreams. And you'll still get a no-bull deal. Stop in today or check us out online at BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
This is the Northside Baptist Church Hornets High School halftime report. Here's Carlos Zimmerman and Brian Adams.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here in the Copeland Family Dentistry broadcast booth alongside of Brian Adams. I'm Carlos Zimmerman. Welcome to the Northside Baptist Church halftime report. But before we break down that first half for you, we may not be able to show you the Huntsville Hornet Military Marching Band. We'll let you listen to them just for a little bit. They're down on the field right now. And when we come back in a couple of moments after you hear them play, we'll break down that first half. So stay with us and enjoy the sounds of the Huntsville Hornet Military Marching Band. Have it. Ended rather quickly there, folks. But hey, we'll get ready to start this Northside Baptist Church halftime report. Always love watching the Huntsville Hornet Military Marching Band and the Grenadier Guard as they do their halftime show, getting to do it at every ball game, and especially here tonight in League Cities. We welcome you back inside the Copeland Family Dentistry broadcast booth. Alongside Brian Adams, I'm Carlos Zimmerman. 20-12 is your score between Clear Springs and Huntsville. Brian, Hornets had a sluggish start right out of the gate in the first quarter, not being able to get a drive to materialize, and then Clear Springs put up a field goal. And then Clear Springs was able to jump out to a 10-0 lead early, but then the Hornets, the turning point of the game for them, a fake punt and a run for Matthew Tatum, 64 yards, and that got them back in the ball game. Just that opening drive, starting off slow and then being able to pick up steam, that's been the theme for the Hornets this year. What did you think?
No, I agree with you. I think that, that fake punt with Matthew Tatum was huge. I mean, it slowed the momentum down for Clear Springs, and it kind of moved it back over to the Hornets. And the Hornets have done a really pretty good job. I mean, it's been in my opinion, Carlos, the most entertaining first half of football for the Hornets all year long. You know, this is a big 6A team, and they're holding their own against them. And, as Luke was telling us, our sideline reporter a while ago, I asked him, I said, what's the reaction on the kids over there? And they said, oh, man, they were fired up, jumping up and down, excited. And he said that defensive line for Clear Springs is huge, and that's been the theme all year long. I mean, the offensive lines that we faced, the defensive lines we faced have been just a bunch of really big guys, and the Hornets have done a great job. They got to figure a way to stop the run. That has been the killer. They are getting, 6 to 10 yards a carry, and you're not going to win a ball game like that. So somehow they got to figure out how to stop the run. And then I think offensively, they need to just just finish a drive. They've had a couple of good drives in the first half, but they can't shut the door on it. Something on a block pass, drop pass, whatever it is, stalls the drive. They've got to eliminate those mistakes, and if they can do that, man, we're going to have a wild second half.
You and I were talking before we came here into this Northside Baptist Church halftime report, that Austin Taylor's got to find his passing lanes because we've seen about 4 passes that have been knocked down that likely end up as completions. I mean, obviously you can't predict the future, but they have a chance to be caught, but obviously not if they're going to be batted right there at the line of scrimmage. As a former quarterback, just what did you have to do to be able to just wait on those passing lanes to open up and not allow them to get batted down?
Well, if you're not a tall quarterback, and Austin Taylor is not a tall quarterback, okay, so he's got to either slide over to the side a little bit, just give himself a little bit of room, or make a football move and let the guy coming in on him jump in the air, whatever it is, and kind of go around to complete the pass. But it's not doing you any good if you're going to throw it right at the guy when he's right in front of you. You got to find your way around that. And at the college level, I mean, we're talking apples and oranges, but everybody's big, everybody's fast, and even a tall quarterback is going to have difficulty at that level. You've got to find an opening to throw that football through.
And now let's talk about the running game as well. Very slow start for them, much like the entire offense, but really in the running back core they started slow, but then they picked it up as the game went on. What do they have to do? And, of course, we'll get you more of our halftime adjustments here in a little bit, but what do they have to do to just be able to keep that momentum up? Because going into the locker room, they were doing a good job.
Yeah, they were. And you talk about Taylor, with his touchdown run around the end. Well, that's great handoffs up the middle. They've been running that little run up the middle, and then they had a play-action pass that was huge, okay? Somehow, some way, Kieran Lee and Winfrey, they're running the ball very well. They're running the ball downhill, and with, as soon as they take that handoff from that quarterback, they're at full speed. That's what you like to see. You don't want to see a bunch of stutter stepping around and this and that. If you're going to hit the hole full speed. They're doing a great job of that.
And now let's look at the defensive side of the ball. Right there at the end of the half, being able to not let them get into the end zone, albeit it was a play that really should have gone into the end zone. But, man, some of these guys making some big plays, especially the big highlight for me, number 18, Claudio Alvarenga, making some great defensive plays with your back against the wall. What'd you like out of the defense?
Oh, man, Alvarenga had 2 great plays right before halftime. They threw a flag route into the corner, and right there at the last minute, he was able to bat it down, and they ran the same play again in that same drive, and he was able to knock it down, which forced them to kick that last-second field goal right before half. Defense, I think, is doing a great job. They just need to stop that run, plug those holes a little bit better with those linebackers, and I think, man, it'll be the Hornet second half.
And then really on the special team side, we haven't seen a whole lot out of them, but the Hornets have been able to hold their own as well. On the special team side, not allowing any big plays on kickoffs. And now obviously going to be the moment of truth here coming out of the half on the Climatech Secure Storage kickoff. Do not allow a touchdown like you did against Belton last week, and that will be able to keep things right where they are right now. You're only down by 8. It's a one-possession game. The Hornets are in a great spot, folks. If you're just joining us, they are doing very good so far tonight. Just need to get a couple of those mistakes fixed, and they'll get right back into this ball game here tonight. We'll step aside and take a break, and when we come back, we'll analyze more of this half as well as get Brian's halftime adjustments. Coming up in a few moments, though, is we'll hear from Miss Shannon Duncan from Huntsville ISD on a halftime edition of the Hornets Nest. So we'll be back in a few moments on the Northside Baptist Church Halftime Report, live tonight in League City on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Halftime is a time of rest and refueling, a time to reflect and get ready for what is coming. Friends, Sundays are a great halftime for your life. The last week is behind you, and Sunday is a fresh start to a new week. It's to be a day of rest, a day to recharge. We believe there's no better place to do this than Northside Baptist Church. I invite you to come see us soon. I believe you'll be recharged and replenished as we worship God together. Come to the cross. We'll show you the Savior. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening?
Happy Friday Night Lights, Hornet Nation fans. Thanks for tuning in and listening to the broadcast of tonight's football game here on KSAM Radio. Here's what's buzzing in HISD. We're still hiring school bus drivers. If you know someone looking for a flexible schedule with morning or afternoon hours or both, please send them our way. It's a perfect position for a college student or retiree or senior citizen looking for a part-time job. We also offer the required training and certification needed to drive a school bus too. Please contact the HISD Transportation or Human Resources Department today to learn more and to apply, and then come drive our Hornet champions. Hornet parents, please monitor your school emails for important reminders we've been sending regarding the change in free or reduced price school meals for this school year. If you haven't submitted an application for this current 2022-2023 school year yet, please do so immediately and before next Thursday, which is the September 22nd deadline. Breakfast and dinner will continue to be offered free to all students regardless of eligibility, but school lunches will not be this year. Beginning next Friday, September the 23rd, students who are not approved to receive free or reduced price school meals will be charged full price for their lunches. Contact the HISD Child Nutrition Services Department if you have any questions about school meals. Campus open house dates are coming up. Mans Park Middle Schools is scheduled for next Tuesday, September the 20th, and Huntsville Intermediates is scheduled for next Thursday, September the 22nd. You can find the details for these open houses and more on the HISD website on our Meet and Greet page. We can't wait to see you there. Football, volleyball, tennis, cross country, and more are happening this fall. Did you know Huntsville High School offers 11 sports for both boys and girls? Well, they do, so there's always a Hornet or Lady Hornet competing somewhere. You can follow your favorite teams on the HornetNation.org website. Next Friday night, Hornet football will be on the road to Montgomery High School for their game at Bears Stadium. Kickoff is at 7:30 p.m. It's the tie-dye game, so wear your tie-dye and let's pack the stands for our Hornets. Visit the HornetNation.org website or see the Hornet Athletics social media posts next week for game details and the ticket information. If you can't make it to the game, you can tune in right here to KSAM Radio and listen to the live broadcast coverage or watch the live stream via KSAM Sports thanks to the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. We also invite the community out to Chick-fil-A of Huntsville each Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. during football season for the Hornet Nation Coaches Show. You can tune in and listen to that show right here as well on KSAM Radio for all the Hornet football talk. And save the day, Hornet Homecoming is coming up at the end of this month. The homecoming game is set for Friday, September the 30th, when the Hornets host Lamar Consolidated at Sam Houston State University's Bauer Stadium. The homecoming parade will be held the night before on Thursday, September the 29th, with an early start time at 6:15 p.m. And the parade will travel through downtown Huntsville, and we look forward to seeing all of our community lining the streets and celebrating homecoming with us. This year's parade theme is There's No Place Like Homecoming. It's a Wizard of Oz theme, so it's sure to be a lot of fun. Calling all future Hornet cheerleaders, the Hornet Cheer Team in Buzzy will be hosting their Little Stingers Cheer Clinic on Saturday, October the 8th from 9 to 11:30 a.m. in the Paul Bowen Hornet Gym at Huntsville High School. Register by this Friday, September the 16th, so you can be sure to receive all of the clinic goodies at that morning event. Look for the posts on social media and sign your little stinger up today if you haven't already. Then come meet the team and get your spirit on with some Hornet cheers and chants. And then the Grenadier Guard Drill Team will be hosting their Little GG's Dance Clinic on Saturday, October the 22nd from 9 a.m. to noon, also in the HHS Paul Bowen Gym. Register your little dancer ages 4th through 5th grade today. The clinic registration information is circulating now on social media. All little GGs who attend the clinic will be invited to perform with the big GGs during the November 4th home football game. We hope you continue to enjoy listening to the rest of tonight's game here on KSAM. Good luck, Hornets. Safe travels for all of our fans, and let's sting 'em.
Halftime is a time of rest and refueling, a time to reflect and get ready for what is coming. Friends, Sundays are a great halftime for your life. The last week is behind you, and Sunday is a fresh start to a new week. It's to be a day of rest, a day to recharge. We believe there's no better place to do this than Northside Baptist Church. I invite you to come see us soon. I believe you'll be recharged and replenished as we worship God together. Come to the cross. We'll show you the Savior. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, inside the Copeland Family Dentistry broadcast booth. A special thank you to Miss Shannon Duncan from Huntsville ISD, as always, providing our halftime edition of Hornets Nest. We got about just under 7 minutes left to go on this Northside Baptist Church halftime report. Brian, before we take another break in a couple of moments and get to your halftime adjustments after that, I mean, just an all-around, solid game for Huntsville. A slow start, like we said, but they're starting to pick it up as they go along in this ball game. I mean, you can't ask for much more. This was obviously not the situation against Belton last week. Surely wasn't the situation against A&M Consolidated. You've got a 6A team within your grasp. You just got to make some good plays down the stretch.
Yeah, big 6A team. Yeah, who's played some tough people this year already. So, yeah, the Hornets have, I'm very pleased and impressed with their first half. I mean, a couple of mistakes here and there, but they're in this ball game. And, anytime you're in a ball game going into the second half, hey, man, anything can happen. I just want to see that offensive line for the Hornets give Taylor the protection he needs to find his open receiver, man, because at any level, if you're in the pros or if you're in, Little League, whatever it is, and your quarterback does not have time to throw the football, it's going to be a long night. So when they've given Taylor the length of time he needs to throw, he's been successful. I'd like to see more of that.
Indeed, that is the case. I mean, you talked about it a second ago. Clear Springs has had a tough schedule, so has Huntsville. Clear Springs has run into two juggernauts in 6A. Katy High, who's a multi-time state champion. Shadow Creek, who has made some strides towards that way, and then coming back against the tough team in Klein Forest as well. So definitely a good opponent Huntsville's been up against. And they have proved the test so far, but you got another 24 minutes of football to be played. We'll step aside and take another break, and when we come back, we will get Brian's halftime adjustments when we come back on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSM Sports. You're listening to the Northside Baptist Church Halftime Report.
Hi, I'm Reagan Cooksey, and I have a thought I want to share with you. Are you listening? Sam Walton was the founder of Walmart. Walton opened his first store in 1962. In 1969, Walmart Incorporated was born. Sam Walton said his success was built on consistency, being consistent to offer the best price anywhere, anytime. Walmart is now located in 25 countries and operates 10,593 stores. I believe we must be consistent in our walk with Jesus, consistently depending upon God's word and prayer in our daily lives, consistently witnessing to our world about what God has done and is doing and will do. Consistency equals faithfulness. I'm Reagan Cooksey, pastor of Northside Baptist Church. Are you listening? Northside Baptist Church is a vibrant, growing body of believers located at 1207 FM 980 in Huntsville, Texas. Check us out at northside-baptist.org. Northside Baptist Church, going people in Christ to reach people for Christ.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, on the Northside Baptist Church Halftime Report. Alongside Brian Adams, I'm Carlos Zimmerman, live tonight from League City. 20-12, Clear Springs leads here at the break. Brian, before we wrap up this Northside Baptist Church Halftime Report, your halftime adjustments for the Hornets. You're down 8. You won't have the ball to start the second half, but your defense has been holding in there. What do they got to do to come away with a win tonight?
Improve your run defense, first and foremost. Secondary, they got to play a little bit better job back there. Don't let those wideouts get behind them. Every time that happens, it hurts them, right? Offensively, give Taylor more time to throw the football. They can do those things, Carlos. This could be a great second half for the Hornets.
The Hornets trying to improve to 2-2 on the regular season before district play starts next week against Montgomery, but we still have a second half of football to be played tonight here in League City, just up the road from the Gulf of Mexico here tonight in Southeast Houston. That'll wrap up the Northside Baptist Church halftime report, and when we come back, we will have the Whataburger third quarter for you right here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports, right here in League City.
This has been the Northside Baptist Church Hornets Halftime Report. Stay tuned for more Huntsville High School football on KSAM.
I'm Billy Cawthon with Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we understand every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music or smiles and laughter. Whatever memories you have, you can trust Walker County's premier funeral home to serve our friends and neighbors in their time of need. We are family owned and operated, and we are a proud supporter of Huntsville athletics. Sting 'em, Hornets. Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, 1700 Normal Park Drive in Huntsville.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner, it has to be El Gordo Taqueria. You'll experience the absolute best real Mexican food. El Gordo Taqueria has plates. Also, check out their new deck. Dine in or carry out now available. Delivery to you from DoorDash and Grubhub. Open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. Saturday, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. And now open Sunday, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. For the absolute best authentic Mexican food in Huntsville, it's El Gordo Taqueria. Call us at 295-TACO. That's 295-8226. Try it once and you'll be hooked. El Gordo Taqueria.
Proud supporter of Huntsville High School, Danny Doherty State Farm in Huntsville covers all your business, auto, home, life, and renter's insurance needs. Call or stop by the office and get a quote today. They will find the right policy to fit your needs. Call Danny Doherty State Farm Insurance at 936-295-2067. That's 936-295-2067. Or visit them at 2914 Montgomery Road in Huntsville.
Texpress Urgent Care Clinic in Huntsville would like to help keep your family and friends safe and prevent the spread of viruses. They are a walk-in clinic and offer quick, efficient flu and strep treatment. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic offers a variety of procedures, open 7 days a week. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care Clinic, located at 193 I-45 South, near Bahama Bucks and Buffalo Wild Wings in Huntsville.
KSAM, your home for Hornets football. Presented by First National Bank of Huntsville.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here inside the Copeland Family Dentistry broadcast booth alongside of the former Hornet quarterback Brian Adams. I'm Carlos Zimmerman. Thank you for joining us here tonight in League City for this ball game between the Clear Springs Chargers and your Huntsville Hornets. The Chargers lead 20-12, and they will have the ball coming out of the break as the Hornets return to the field and get ready for this second half of play. Before they get out there, Brian, just your final thoughts before they take the field once again.
Well, the Hornet defense is going to be first up, and I'd like to see 3 and out. You know, if they can do that, then, the Hornets are going to be in good shape. If they don't and Clear Springs gets a sustained drive, I mean, it could be trouble. So, come on, Hornet defense, show up.
The goal that you and I were talking about during the break, do not allow a kickoff return for a touchdown. We'll see what happens here on this ensuing drive as just blank for a second. The Chargers are getting ready to run through a poster here and get ready to get back to play here. The Hornet defense already raring to go. A senior night here for Clear Springs, as we mentioned earlier on. A lot of seniors on this roster for head coach Anthony Renfro. He has got quite a high overturn, and you see that a lot with 6A programs, a lot of senior turnover. And with the Hornets, a very minuscule amount, but that plays to the advantage sometimes for the Hornets because what does that mean? Bright future.
Right.
Very bright future.
Well, you think about it. I mean, all these big 6A schools, and the reason that, it's a tough uphill climb for the Hornets is because they have a bigger pool of students who come out to play football. That is really the difference, and in all these big schools, Bryan, folks like that. I mean, when you've got 3 times the number of students coming out to play football than another team, obviously it's an advantage for them.
Luke, I want to quickly go down to you, man. What did you like out of that first half? What are you going to want to see out of the second half?
I really like the way Huntsville's defense and offense rebounded off each other. They just got to be able to sustain a drive and finally get some more points on the board. I got the 12, but to tie this game up and hold them to this possession, that'd be huge. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Luke Scott, down there on the sideline for us. As here we go on the Climatech Secure Storage kickoff to start the second half and kick off the Whataburger third quarter. Mejia's got the ball teed up. He will boot this one on a squib kick, and it is going to roll, unfortunately, out of bounds. And that will move the ball to the 35-yard line. Decent field position for Clear Springs, unless they decide to re-kick it here, which I doubt will be the case. But, hey, they didn't return it for a touchdown.
Well, that's true. They'll still get the ball out on the 35-yard line, which is going to be pretty outstanding field position to start the second half. Hornet defense, they've had a great first half. They got to get some rest on the sidelines as the offense extended some drives. So I'm expecting big things out of the Hornet defense.
Brendan Malloy, he will have the ball to start this second half, I should say. Third quarter here presented by Whataburger. He has done a good job tonight. He has been able to sustain drives for Clear Springs, but has fallen short as well. He will head out there with his running back, Zayshawn Edwards, who has had quite the ball game so far on the ground against that Hornet front seven. Here we go, first down and 10. Ball at the 31-yard line as they elected to take it from the spot. Malloy is going to go on a draw play, catching the Hornets off guard across the 40 down to the 43-yard line. 12-yard gain on the draw play by Malloy.
Well, we just talked about it. I mean, you know, first play from the start of the third quarter, and your quarterback does a quarterback draw up the middle and moves the sticks on one play.
So that'll bring up a first down and 10, nearing Hornet territory already at the Charger 43-yard line. Malloy will line up with his running back offset behind him to his left. Triple package of receivers to the right, one spread out to the slot in the left. Malloy fakes the give here to Edwards. Got the Hornets to bite, but a good job by Zach Moss to make that stop on Malloy, only getting it back to the original line of scrimmage for second down.
Yeah, nice play there by the Hornets. Malloy trying to do the same thing. The Hornets were sitting there waiting on it. Nice play, no gain there.
11:15 to go here in this third quarter, presented by Whataburger. Early on here, 20-12. Clear Springs leads it. Malloy lines up in the shotgun. His running back will line up offset. Same formation. 4 wide receiver set, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. Malloy gets his running back to move to the right. Edwards slips a tackle by Hezekiah Johnson, but he is going to be upended past the 45 down to the 47-yard line is where they'll mark in, and they'll bring up a third down and 5 for the Chargers.
Well, the defense has done a really good job on the last 2 run plays there by Clear Springs. Brings up this third down. Big play here for the Hornets.
Front 7 for the Hornets. Got a rear back here as this could go either way. Play action fake as they officially make it third down and 6. Only a 4-yard gain for Zayshawn Edwards. Here we go, third down. Malloy in the pistol. 3 receivers to the right side. He claps, gets the snap, fakes the give. Play action fake. Pressure in his face, up over the top, wide open down the sideline, and rumbling into the end zone. Touchdown. Clear Springs. Ashton Schumann got the Hornet DB beat, and he's in for 6. 53 yards on the touchdown run.
Well, there you go, man. Let them get behind you. They'll eat you alive, and they did it right there.
I believe that was Trayvon Johnson back in coverage. He has had his struggles tonight.
Yeah.
First start.
He's having a rough night.
At the cornerback position, as that is a touchdown for Clear Springs. That'll make it 26-12 pending the PAT here from Noah Schelt. Snap is good, the hold is good, and the kick is blocked. And luckily for Clear Springs, landing right back on it is the guy that had the touchdown, Ashton Schumann. So that makes it a true 2-possession game. 26-12, Huntsville down by 14 with 10:17 left to go here in the third. We'll step aside and take a break for 30 seconds and be back in a few moments on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
It's the classic dilemma at Whataburger. You pick up your all-time favorite patty melt with 2 fresh all-beef patties, melted Monterey Jack cheese, grilled onions, and creamy pepper sauce. And just when you're about to dig into Whataburger's take on this delicious all-time classic, someone utters the dreaded words. Can I have a bite? Should you? Shouldn't you? Maybe you should just take a big bite so you don't have to answer. Ooh, glad that dilemma's over. The Whataburger patty melt, just like you like it. Order online to earn rewards.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, inside the Copeland Family Dentistry broadcast booth alongside Brian Adams. I'm Carlos Zimmerman. Thank you for joining us tonight from League City. 10-17 left to go here in this Whataburger third quarter. The Clear Springs Chargers lead 26-12 on a 53-yard touchdown catch from Ashton Schumann from Brendan Malloy to put them up by 14. Kickoff on its way here in a few moments from Noah Schelt. 2 back to receive it here for Huntsville, and they will go that direction. Running way up on it is Kieron Lee, and he will follow his blocker across the 20 down to the 25 and down to the 27-yard line. Good return there by Lee. Will bring up the Hornet offense led by Austin Taylor.
Well, now the Hornet offense needs to come back and answer in kind. Just punch it in. Put a sustained drive together, move the sticks, make good sound plays, and don't get these false start penalties and things like that to stop your momentum.
So Austin Taylor will line up with an empty backfield here. He'll spread them out. 5 receivers here for the Hornets. They move right to left across your radio dial, starting here first down and 10 at the 27. Taylor claps, gets the snap, looks to throw, and picked off. No, it fell to the turf. Oh, boy, 23. Michael Silvalli, I thought he picked it off. It hit him right in the hands, but luckily for Taylor, it fell right to the turf on an incomplete pass.
Boy, that was a pick 6 waiting to happen had he just hung on to it.
Wow. So it'll bring up second down and 10. Sorry, folks, didn't mean to give you a heart attack there. Here at the 27-yard line in this third quarter. Taylor Claps gets the snap, handed off, running right side is Kieran Lee, trying to split defenders. And they'll give him forward progress, just a gain of 1. They'll bring up third down and 9 as the clock moves inside 10 minutes.
Well, here's the offensive line uses step up and stand tall, protect the quarterback, let him go through his progressions, find a wide open receiver. Got to pick up these 9 yards.
Jeremiah Winfrey, he'll return into the ball game. Peyton Pryor will send over to the left side. Matthew Tatum will now line up over the right side with Savion Conte. DeMarcus Williams spread out to the left side as well. For Taylor, it'll be an empty backfield set. 5 wide receivers for Taylor, so you have got to get your protection here for your young QB. He gets the snap. They have a lot of pressure. Screen pass. Matthew Tatum trying to split defenders. Not going to get very far at all. Down to the 30-yard line. That is all he was able to amass. They'll bring up fourth down for Huntsville at the 31, and here comes the punting unit. Worked on a drive early on in the second quarter, but does not work there for Huntsville with 9:11 to go here in this third quarter, and Huntsville will be forced to punt down by 14. Got to make a big play defensively now, do the Hornets. So Taylor will line up to punt here. We saw the fake punt once. I don't think we're going to see it twice tonight. Here's the snap. Taylor has it clean. Punt this one away. Spiraling through the air end over end and taken on a fair catch at the 41-yard line by Ashton Schumann. It'll be a short field of work once again for Clear Springs and Brendan Malloy. Here leading by 14 with 8:48 to go in the Whataburger third quarter of play.
Yep. Hornet defense right back out on the field after 3 and out, so pressure's on.
And we have yet to have seen a Hartfield Flores quarterback sack for this defense. Give it credit to Brendan Malloy. He's been able to get the ball out quick on those plays when he feels the pressure or even run it out himself. Waiting to see another big hit as well, courtesy of Frank Oliveira's realtor. We got to find a way. This defense has got to find a way to just give a pop here against Clear Springs and jar the momentum back towards Huntsville. So here we go. First down and 10, ball at the Charger 41-yard line. Short field of work here for Brendan Malloy. He'll spread them out 4 wide receivers. One back with him is Edwards. Hornets show blitz, and Malloy will hand this one off. Running right side is Edwards, splitting defenders. Usually stopped in the backfield, but stretches forward for a gain of 2 to bring up second and 8.
Yep, just a little handoff. Takes it over to the right side. Tries to cut upfield. Nice pursuit by the Hornet defense just to give him 2 yards.
Malloy now lines up on the right hash here on a second down and 8. 8.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 26-12, Clear Springs leads. Malloy in the shotgun. Same formation, triple package of receivers to the right. Malloy claps, gets the snap, handed off again. Edwards running right side, has some real estate in front of him across the 50, down to the 40 before he is pushed out of bounds, before still gaining some yardage past the 30-yard line to the 29-yard line. A big, healthy run there by Zayshawn Edwards, and they are nearing the red zone.
Yep, another big run. Carlos was saying somehow the Hornets got to figure it out. I mean, you can't allow your opponents just to keep running the ball at you like that and hope you're going to win a ball game, because you're not.
Braylon Phelps eventually forced him out, bring up first down and 10 from the 31-yard line. Malloy has Zapata running in there now. He'll be smothered by a plethora of Hornets. JT Kroll in on the stop, only a gain of 2 to bring up second down and 8 after the 2-yard run by Josh Zapata.
Hornets need a big play on defense. They need to somehow figure out to get a turnover.
You're right, Brian. At this point in the ball game, if you give up another touchdown, that is a 21-point lead. I know there's a lot of time still, but man, that is a daunting task to come back from. So bring up second and 8. Malloy in the shotgun, play action fake, throws right side, caught at the 15-yard line. What a catch down there by Muiz Tunkara. Got hit hard there by Cole Schroeder, not enough to jar it loose, and it's first and 10 for the Clear Springs Chargers at the 12.
Yeah, nice play there by Clear Springs. I mean, just a quick pass, nice completion.
Malloy in the shotgun, claps, gets the snap, draw plate, has some room, splitting defenders, down inside the 5, spins into the end zone. No, they'll mark him short at the 1-yard line. It was an 11-yard draw play there. It's enough to move the chains, though. First and goal for Clear Springs. Man, the defense has got to be tired.
Yeah, they're playing like they're tired. Another just quarterback draw up the middle, almost punched it in.
And the next play here, trying to stop Edwards. I don't think he got there. Good job there by the Hornets. Braylon Phelps and company making a big stop there on Edwards on first and goal to bring up second and goal. 7:05, make it 7 minutes flat left to go here in this Whataburger third quarter. Clear Springs leads 26-12, knocking on the door of another score to try and really put Huntsville in a hole. Taking their time here to draw this play up. You got Edwards in there at running back. You got Malloy, the quarterback, in a 4-wide-out set. 4-man rush here for Huntsville. They'll bring the blitz, actually. Malloy looking to throw up over the top, looking for his man. Batted away. Away from Tunkara that time. Back in coverage, Aiden Pearson.
Yeah, nice play there by Pearson. One-on-one, goes up at the highest point, bats the ball down. Nice play.
That'll bring up 3rd and goal from the 1-yard line. So the Hornets trying to make a stand here. Right at the goal line, Malloy will have an extra lineman in on this play. And it worked for Belton last week against Huntsville. Trying to go straight ahead here and push the pile forward is Malloy. No, he'll drop back, hand it off to Edwards. He is in with ease. Touchdown, Clear Springs.
Yep, just ran the ball down the throat. Got to stop the run, and they've not done that all night. They haven't really done it all year. They've got to figure out how to stop the run.
So that is another touchdown on the books here for Clear Springs. They have extended their lead. What was once just an 8-point lead coming out of the break, they have put up 12 unanswered here, have the Chargers to make it 32-12 here over your Huntsville Hornets. A big hole to climb from here as the extra point attempt here from Noah Schelt was blocked last time. This time by Schelt, it splits the uprights and is good. We're going to step aside for 30 seconds and be back in a few moments. 33-12, Clear Springs on top of Huntsville here tonight in League City here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Hi, I'm Karen Denman, Senior Loan Officer at Walker County Federal Credit Union. There are always things we'd all like to do right now if we just had a way to do them. Well, our low loan rates can help make your life easier. Maybe you'd like to take a vacation, buy that bike you've been eyeing, or even pay for a wedding or college. We will do our best to help you make it happen. Give us a call or come by our office on Normal Park Drive. You can even apply online at walkercountyfcu.com. Walker County Federal Credit Union, member NCUA.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight in League City. Before we get back to play here on this kickoff, Brian, let's thank more of our wonderful sponsors who have made this broadcast possible.
Absolutely. Mocha Mocha Attorneys at Law. For your estate planning, real estate, or business law needs, call Mocha Mocha Attorneys at Law, serving Huntsville since 1971. And Nelson Amaya's Collision Center. Honest work, quality service. And Murray Insurance and Financial Services, an agency you can trust in Climatech Secure Storage, the ideal place to keep your belongings safe and secure.
33-12 is your score. Clear Springs leads it by 21. 6:35 to go in this Whataburger third quarter. Noah Schelt has the ball teed up, and we'll boot it back to the Hornets here, kicking this one towards the right side. Matthew Tatum's going to let it take a bounce. He'll take it on a bounce from the 5-yard line, does number 5, and he is met quickly by a flurry of Charger players down at the 15, mark him at the 17-yard line. Charger players celebrating as if they got the ball back, but the Hornet offense will take over with a long field to go in front of them, and they are down by 21. I don't know why the clock's moving here after the kickoff. Should be stopped. But either way, we'll just get back to play here, will the offense?
Well, the offense for the Hornets, hey, man, they got to put some points on the board. I mean, it's like a broken record, but that's flag comes flying in, play is halted.
I believe they're going to have to look at this clock here because it's just still moving. I think there may be something malfunctioning on the clock here in League City. So, yeah, they're going to have to try and reset this clock here. No, they call the flag on Huntsville. False start?
Well, I don't know, man.
Goodness.
The clock has not stopped running.
Man, the only explanation, either way, let's just get back to the game. Austin Taylor will line up in the shotgun here, 3 wide out set. Taylor claps, gets the snap, handed off. Kieran Lee running right side, trying to split defenders across the 14, down near the 15-yard line. No, they'll give him the 14. They'll bring up a second down and 11 for the Hornets, or make that 12. Hornets have got to find a way to score on this drive if they want to claw their way back into this ball game. Down by 21 points, looking for something big here. Second down and long. Taylor will hand it off. Jeremiah Winfrey running right side, splitting defenders across the 20. Pyle pushes him to the 23-yard line. Makes it a more manageable third down coming up for the Hornets. A good, healthy run.
Yeah, nice run there by Winfrey around the right side. I mean, they've got to convert right here. I mean, this is they're starting to get into fourth down territory if they don't.
be 3rd down and 4 for the Hornets from deep in their own territory, trying to run straight ahead there, I believe, was Kieran Lee, and he got the line to gain. No, make that Jeremiah Winfrey, and it's good for him. Okamoka Attorneys the law, 1st down.
Gutsy call, handoff right up the middle. They picked up the 1st down. They haven't done real good with that tonight. They did there, and that was a big 1st down.
Clock stops at 4:10 as it finally stops here.
Man,
now we'll get back moving again here.
Carlos, I think 3 minutes ticked off that clock when there was no play going on.
No, you're right. So either way, Austin Taylor and company back to work inside 4 minutes now. 1st down and 10 from their own 28-yard line. They move right to left. Flags fly. And another false start for the Hornets.
Yep, there you go.
Mistakes you cannot make when you're trying to establish a drive. You started that last progression there on that 1st down, and you back them up 5 once again here on another chance here on 1st down. My goodness.
You know, I've had coaches over the years, and boy, that just it makes them crazy mad every time you get a false start, 'cause especially the line when they're up there and they can see the ball move. You know, don't jump before the ball moves. If you can't hear, just watch the ball.
So it'll be 1st down and 15 from the Hornets' 23-yard line. 4-man rush here for the Chargers. Taylor will look to throw. Throws in the flat, and Savion Conte did not see it through to his hands, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Second drop ball by Conte tonight. These guys are, man, they're playing like this is the first game of the season.
Yeah, they got to find a way to just be able to bring the ball in before you make in turn on your route. They teach you that all the time in training camp. 2nd down and 15. Ball at the 23-yard line. Taylor gets the snap, hands this off, running left side. Jeremiah Winfrey. Cross short of the 25-yard line. It'll be a gain of a few. And they'll bring up a 3rd down and long for Huntsville.
One of the reasons Huntsville's having such a difficult time running the ball is because they haven't had any deep passes in 6 quarters. You know, if you're not going to throw the ball deep, well, everybody's going to line up in the box. And when you got 11 guys in the box, I mean, you're outnumbered, and it's going to not be good. Somehow they got to stretch that field out.
So it'll be 3rd down and 13. Ball at the 23-yard line here of Huntsville. Taylor will line up in the gun. He'll look to throw. He's got good protection. Here we go. He throws for the deep ball, looking downfield and in and out of the hands of Savion Conte, trying to adjust to the ball around the Charger 40-yard line. No flags and a 4th down for Huntsville, and here comes the special teams unit.
I think Austin Taylor heard me talk about it. First long pass play, and it was over to his off shoulder. Difficult pass to catch. One-on-one coverage. Good read there by Austin Taylor, but again, got to punt it away.
So Taylor backed up in their own territory. Obviously a punting situation here for Huntsville. They'll send it back to Clear Springs, down by 21. Got to find a way to make a stop because time is going to quickly not be on your side. With 3:03 to go here in this Whataburger 3rd quarter, they're down 33-12. Taylor back to punt, and he'll get this one away. Right toe to Leather, take a Hornet bounce around the 50, and it'll roll out at about the 46-yard line. Another short field of work here for Clear Springs. We're going to pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
This is the KSAM Sports Network, 101.7 KSAM Huntsville, your hometown radio station.
Back here in League City. Brian, before they get back to play, let's thank more of our wonderful sponsors who have made this broadcast possible.
Absolutely. MRC Creekside, a healthy living senior community, and Mirsky's Cafe, home of the Hootie Burger. And Frank Oliveira's Pinnacle Realty, bringing home Hornets. And there you go. You're right. If it wasn't for these sponsors, it would be a difficult job for us. So thank every one of you.
33-12, Clear Springs leads. They got the ball at their own 49-yard line. Just need 51 yards to go to score once again. Malloy, he'll line up in the shotgun. Triple package of receivers to the right. He'll get the snap, wanting to throw. 4-man rush for Huntsville. Throws this one up over the top. Wide open across the 25, and a big hit down there at the 15-yard line by Jacob Ruffin. Making the catch there was Karsten Billick. A big gain for the Chargers.
Yep. Nice play by Malloy, throwing that deep ball down the middle. Wide open receiver. Nobody within 7 to 8 yards of him. Nice play.
They'll mark it at the 13-yard line here for Clear Springs. He'll line up in the shotgun, does Malloy, and gets the snap handed off. Zayshawn Edwards, he's been hot all night, inside the 10, down to the 9-yard line on that run. A gain of 4 to bring up 2nd and 6. Shiloh Jones polishes him off there on that play. Clock moving, 2:19 to go in this Whataburger 3rd quarter. Malloy getting calls here from the sideline from head coach Anthony Renfro. He'll line up with his running back offset to the right, 3 receiver set to the right, 1 to the left. Malloy, play action fake, screen pass, making this catch and trying to rumble into the end zone, and he's going to be short of that end zone is Jarius Williams. It is going to be a gain of 8 on the play. It'll move the chains and bring up another first down and goal. And whistles fly here as I believe Huntsville will take their first of 3 timeouts with 1:56 to go here in the third. We'll pause with them on a University Heights Baptist Church timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by Walker County Federal Credit Union and KSAM Sports.
This is B.J. McMichael, Minister of Students and Outreach at University Heights Baptist Church. I'm a proud 1993 Hornet graduate and 1998 Bearcat graduate. Here at University Heights, we cultivate people who make Jesus known by the lives we live and the conversations we have. This happens through 3 primary relationships: relationship with God, each other, and the world. We have some exciting next-gen ministry opportunities for all our birth through 12th grade Hornets and future Bearcats. Our weekly schedule and worship times are available online at uhbc.net or through our UHBC apps. Sting 'em Hornet and eat 'em up Cats.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, inside the Copeland Family Dentistry broadcast booth alongside the former Hornet and Bearcat quarterback Brian Adams. I'm Carlos Zimmerman. Thank you for joining us tonight in League City here at Challenger Columbia Stadium, a gorgeous facility here. Big thank you to all the folks here at Clear Creek ISD that helped us out. Kirby Killingsworth, the athletic director, getting us all set up for tonight's broadcast. We thank you very much, Kirby. Well, here we go. First and goal at the 1. Malloy will get the snap here right ahead. Zayshawn Edwards, he is into the end zone. Another 1-yard rush there for Edwards. And Clear Springs pouring it on now. They lead it now by 27 on another touchdown.
Yeah, the Hornets are going to look back on this ball game and look at some of the mistakes that cost them. And, man, you know, and they're mistakes that they can fix. The false starts, the getting burned in the secondary, those kind of things, you can fix that stuff. And they certainly need to do that before next week's district opener.
The open district with the Montgomery Bears next week down in Montgomery as the kick on the PAT by Noah Schelt hits the upright and is no good, as I think the Hornets did get a hand on that one. So another good job by the special teams here, making some good plays in this ball game, even though the lead is getting out of hand. With 1:53 to go here in the Whataburger third quarter, Clear Springs leads 39-12. Brian, we got a few more sponsors we got to thank here tonight. Why don't you go ahead and thank them?
Absolutely. The season of Huntsville Hornet football is presented by First National Bank of Huntsville, Huntsville's only locally owned community bank, and University Heights Baptist Church, cultivating people who make Jesus known through the lives we live and conversations we have. And Hits Solutions, we bring you home. Huntsville Hornets Quarterback Club, Field the Sting and Curves, free guided workouts at Curves and Whataburger, just like you like it.
Yeah, you love me a good Whataburger every now and then. That might be our stop once again on the way home.
That'd be a good stop.
Tonight from League City. Still a lot of football to be played here tonight in Southeast Houston. 1:53 to go in this Whataburger third quarter. Clear Springs, they've boarded on 19 unanswered points out of the break. Huntsville has not been able to amass much. 2 offensive drives that have fell stagnant because of some penalties and just not being able to get going offensively. So they've got to find a way to claw their way back if they want a chance to try and make this interesting down the stretch. Still a lot of game to go, but it's looking bleak. Can the Hornets bounce back? Noah Schelt, he'll have the ball teed up here at his own 40. He'll boot this one away right to the leather, spiraling through the air. Matthew Tatum's got it from behind his own 10-yard line. Trying to reverse his field here is Matthew Tatum. He's got room across the 25, down to the 30, down to the 35, and out of bounds near the 40-yard line. A good return for the senior wideout.
Yeah, nice return there by Tatum. Best one I've seen all year, actually. So Hornets will get the field position they need, and Austin Taylor and company come back out and try to move the ball.
Got to move the ball quickly. Down by 27. It is a 4-possession game lead for Clear Springs, but they have left the door open. If Huntsville were to not allow another point, if they score 4 touchdowns, they would have the lead by 1. So the Hornets have got to make that happen, though. They got a long way to go to do it, as they officially marked them out of bounds at the 38-yard line. So a good return by Tatum. We'll have Austin Taylor and company set up right there near Charger territory. They just need 12 yards to get theirs. They'll get the signals here from the coaching staff off to the far side of us. The Huntsville faithful making a good trip out here tonight. Not a lot of them, but a good amount of them, as always, making the trip here. Here we go. First down and 10. Hand it off to Jeremiah Winfrey across the 40, running right side and down to the 42-yard line. A gain of 4 to bring up 2nd and 6.
Yeah, nice little run up the middle. You know, I'd like to see them start maybe passing the ball a little bit on first down. They haven't done that much at all this season. But nonetheless, great run there by the Hornets.
Granted, you do have a young quarterback at the helm in Austin Taylor, trying to continue his good fortune. Had a great game against Bryan and still had some respectable games in the losses to A&M Consolidated and Belton. Taylor gets the snap, play action fake, good protection, fires this one to Marcus Williams, in and out of his hands, and falls incomplete in coverage there. For the Chargers is number 21, Ali Schuster, making his first play of the night, and they'll bring up a 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, Williams runs a 5 to 7 yard curl route, and the ball got there just about a split second too late, allowing Clear Springs to come in and make a good defensive play.
Hit his hands, but the hit jarred it loose there. Williams throw a little bit high there from Austin Taylor. As they'll switch out some personnel, Jeremiah Winfrey will head to the sideline, and Kieran Lee will now make his way out to the field on a 3rd down and 6 for the Hornets, taking their time here with the clock stopped at 1 minute and 9 seconds left to go in this Whataburger 3rd quarter. We'll try to get down over to Luke Scott here before we get over here in the 3rd quarter. As they fake the give, Taylor throws this one up, deep ball up over the top, well out of the reach of Matthew Tatum, but luckily also out of the reach of Peyton Miller. It falls to the turf incomplete. And will they bring the special teams unit out, or are you going to just try to go for it here on 4th down and 6?
Well, why not go for it? I mean, you know, it's 1 minute and 3 left in the 3rd quarter. You're down by 4 touchdowns. What
do you have to lose?
What do you got to lose, yeah.
So Austin Taylor will leave the offense out there. He'll try to make something happen here. You just need 6 yards. You already tried the home run ball. You just need 6 yards. No, they are going to have him step back, and he's going to punt this one away here back to Clear Springs. No one was back deep to receive, so Taylor's punt is going to take a very good Hornet bounce and luckily died right around the 10-yard line, and that is where it will stay. We'll stay here for a few moments as we'll send it down over to Luke Scott. Luke, it's gotten a bit out of hand down there. What are you seeing down there on the sideline? I think we're having some technical difficulties being able to get him over there. We'll try to get him once again, as we'll keep it here for a moment. We'll try to go back to Luke later on in this game. So here we go, 1st down and 10. 52 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Huntsville down big, 39-12. Malloy and company back to work. Malloy will hand this one off. They go to the big guy. Edwards trying to run free. He is brought down just past the line of scrimmage. Big number 89, Hezekiah Johnson, the junior D lineman, making the stop to bring up 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, that was a nice play there by Johnson over here from his defensive end position. Goes all the way across the field, makes the tackle. Good play.
Now he'll line up on the left side of the defensive line, the right side of the Charger offense. 5 seconds separates the play clock from the game clock. And there'll be one more play here for Brendan Malloy and company before we go to the Mirsky's Cafe 4th quarter. Malloy will look to throw off the snap. Protection breaking down. Sprints out here. Christian Hall in pursuit. Malloy getting free across the 15 and down at the 16-yard line. It's only a gain of 2, and that will run the clock out to the end of the 3rd quarter. One more quarter to go here tonight in League City. Huntsville down big, 39-12. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Courage, integrity, perseverance, commitment, not just a job. This is a career with a purpose. The Texas Department of Criminal Justice is hiring correctional officers now. Full and part-time positions available, no experience required, paid training, great health care and retirement, and opportunities for base pay increases with continued service in the first year. Apply now at tdcj.texas.gov/co. That's tdcj.texas.gov/co. Serve Texas with purpose.
Hey folks, Clem back here with Wiesner in Huntsville. In these crazy times of short supplies on vehicles, are you tired of having to pay too much? If you are, come to Wiesner in Huntsville, where we really do treat you like family. Need a new Chevrolet Corvette, Chevrolet Tahoe, Chevrolet Suburban? We have everything at MSRP. Are you a General Motors employee or a General Motors supplier? Here at Wiesner in Huntsville, you can use your discount on any new vehicle on the ground or ordered. So for a family deal, come to Wiesner in Huntsville or check us out online at WiesnerHuntsville.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready to start the Mirsky's Cafe 4th quarter of play. Huntsville down big, 39-12 here against the Clear Springs Chargers tonight in League City. Alongside Brian Adams, I'm Carlos Zimmerman. The problem we had with Luke, his phone died. So we'll try to get him back down there for post-game to chat with head coach Rodney Southern when we get that phone charged on up. Still 12 minutes of play here in this Mirsky's Cafe fourth quarter. Hornets down big, just going to try and salvage what they can in the waning moments of this ball game. 3rd down and 3 for Clear Springs. Malloy gets the snap and flags fly, and a false start could be in order here against the Chargers. You know, the Chargers have done a good thing tonight. Not many penalties in this ball game has Clear Springs drawn.
Yeah, they played a pretty good ball game so far tonight. I mean, they've passed the ball well, they've run the ball well. You know, they've played sound defense. Overall, they've played much better than the Hornets tonight.
Hornets will have to go back to the drawing board unless they find a way to magically come back in this ball game down by 27. Got to make something happen once district starts next week. So 3rd down and 8 after the false start penalty. Hornets show blitz, and here's the snap. Malloy looks to throw, fires this one up over the middle, and nearly intercepted on a deflection by Jacob Ruffin, in and out of the hands of Karsten Billick. And it will bring up a punting situation here as the Hornets hold Clear Springs on a 3-and-out.
Yeah, nice play there by the Hornet defense. They ran a seam route, and Hornets defended it perfectly. They're going to get the ball back in really good field position, Carlos. It looks like Tatum's going to line up on Clear Springs' 45-yard line.
Indeed, he will. He'll have another receiver back there with him. Might be Jeremiah Winfrey back there deep to receive this punt as well, no matter which way it goes. Punter will line up in his own end zone. Here, flags will fly once again. And another false start will back up Clear Springs half the distance to the goal.
Well, we just talked about how clean a ball game they've been playing. They've had 2 mistakes back-to-back.
That'll be Giannis Takeu that gets burned for the false start there, so that backs up Clear Springs half the distance to the goal. Inside their own 10-yard line, down to the 8-yard line go the Chargers, and now a lot bigger hole here for your punter. I believe that's Peyton Miller back deep to punt this one for the Chargers. He's lining up shy of the end zone arc that reads Clear Creek ISD in the end zone. Oh, this will be good field position for the Hornets coming right out of this, unless this is just a booming punt. Snap is good. Punt away here by Miller. Will be taken by Tatum from the 40-yard line. Splits defenders, and it'll be great field position for the Hornets around the 37-yard line of Clear Springs. Short field of work as a helmet pops up here of a Clear Springs player. And Austin Taylor and company will get back to work with 11:41 to go here in the fourth quarter. Down by 27. The object of the game here, quick score.
Quick score.
Very
100%.
quick score.
Well, you know, if they can get a quick score, we already saw that the onside kick worked for them tonight. Maybe local strike twice, then get the ball back again. Who knows?
Taylor will start from the Clear Springs 37-yard line, moving left to right across your radio dial. He'll have 2 running backs with him in Lee and Winfrey and 3 wide receivers to choose from. He'll fake to give to Winfrey. Has pressure breaking down on him. Fires this one up, and it is incomplete. No, it's caught! Savion Conte inside the 10.
Nice catch by Conte. Taylor just throws the ball up. He's got defenders in his face, lets it loose. Conte comes down with it. Big play there for the Hornets.
Just fired it up 30 yards inside the 10-yard line in the Murray Insurance and Financial Services red zone. And Taylor will hand it off Kieran Lee. That forward progress should give him the 5-yard line. They'll give him the 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down and goal for the Hornets.
Yeah, nice run up the middle by Lee. Again, picks up some good yards. Nice play.
So 2nd down and goal here for the Hornets, needing to move quickly. Only a minute has ticked off here in this Mirsky's Cafe fourth quarter. Taylor will love the score right here. Taylor claps, gets the snap. He'll hand it off to Lee once again. No, Taylor will keep it running right side, needing to split around defenders, but he's instead going to be body slammed at the 5. Right there making the stop looked to be Gavin Collins, suplexing Taylor like a WWE superstar. Taylor gets up a bit gingerly.
Yes, he does, boy. He got slammed to the ground pretty hard right in front of the white hat. No flag comes out, and he lays back down on the turf.
So Taylor down for the moment. Big hit there out of that play. So we'll step aside and take a break here for 30 seconds here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Bank with confidence with the hometown bank, First National Bank of Huntsville. Our bank lobbies are open, and we also have 3 drive-through locations, multiple ATMs, telephone banking, plus online and mobile banking options, all available for your safety and convenience. For over 130 years, our focus has always been about the great people in our community. As Huntsville's only locally owned community bank, you can trust First National Bank of Huntsville to be your financial partner today and for future generations.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Live from the Copeland Family Dentistry broadcast booth, Hornets High School football continues.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, inside the Copeland Family Dentistry broadcast booth. Austin Taylor hopped up and is going to walk off under his own power. That is good to see. And so for the first time this season, we're going to see DeMarcus Williams go out and take over. No, I think that looks to be Jawan Giddens. Jawan Giddens thought we was out tonight. He's now going to line up in the pistol in a design run here with Braylon Phelps on a 3rd down and goal. So Giddens getting his first touches of the season, and a timeout's going to be taken here by Huntsville. That is their 2nd timeout of 3. Wow, that is interesting, Brian.
That is, because we were, he has been out for the season so far. But Austin Taylor going down, I mean, he's the backup quarterback.
So Huntsville takes that timeout. 1 timeout remaining here in this ball game. 10:16 to go here in the 4th quarter. Obviously, if you can punch in and score here really quickly and get the ball back quick, you can start and make this an interesting ball game. Obviously, a 27-point lead, that is very, very tough to overcome from in a span of 10 minutes of football, especially when you think Clear Springs is going to probably just be running the ball here the rest of the way to just chew up that clock.
Well, you know what? You never give up. I don't care what the situation is. If you're down by 100 points, you never give up. So go out there and play football and let things happen the way they're going to happen. And the Hornets will play their hearts out no matter what the case is. Always have, always will. But you're right, Carlos. If they can punch it in early, get the ball back quickly, they'll make this game interesting.
So Jawan Giddens, he is going to line up here, design run here, possibly for Braylon Phelps. We've seen that a few times this season and has worked once for a touchdown. Giddens is going to keep it himself, running straight ahead, and he is down at the 5-yard line. His first touch of the new season is a 1-yard gain to bring up 4th down and goal here for the Hornets. As they'll switch out some personnel here. I wonder if they're just going to try for a field goal possibly. Nope, that'll be DeMarcus Williams now trotting out there. Lots of personnel going to get in here, and looks like they're going to try that field goal. It'll be a short one, 22 yards for Joseph Mejia. I mean, get the kicking team some reps. Obviously, this game out of reach. So try to get some confidence under your kicker. 4 on the play clock here. Williams is the holder. Snap is good. The hold is good. The kick by Mejia splits the uprights and is good. So 39-15 stops the clock, or should stop the clock, as it's still stuck and running again, with a 24-point lead here for Clear Springs. 39-15, we're going to keep things right here for the time being. Obviously, Brian, not the way the Hornets wanted to see it go tonight after only having an 8-point lead for Clear Springs coming out of the break. Just let them score 19 unanswered points, obviously tough to come back from. I mean, what do they learn from this going forward and try to build upon for district play?
Well, you know what? They've played some tough opponents to start this season. But the good thing is, next week, Carlos, everybody starts out 0-0, right? So, and the Hornets should be prepared because they'll start playing teams that are more their size, more kind of in that same range, 5A Division II. So I think, these 4 games, are going to be a good building blocks for the Hornets going into district.
As whistles are going to stop here, I think the referees have finally realized that clock is moving.
I know, man. This game would last another 45 minutes had they ran the clock properly.
So that ticked off about a minute after the field goal. So that clock should be set at about 9 minutes and 30 seconds and not 8 minutes and 20 seconds. But what do you know?
Yeah, well.
I don't think I've ever seen that before, Brian.
I hadn't either.
This is making for great radio. 8:50 now, they set the clock to. 39-15 is your score if you are just joining us. Clear Springs leads it by 24 as they get ready to do the Hornets for the Climatech Secure Storage kickoff. Joseph Mejia's got the ball teed up at the 40, and he'll boot this one back to Clear Springs. A little onside kick, but that one downed just shy of the 50 by Gavin Collins. The onside kick does not work in the favor of the Hornets this time, and that is where Clear Springs will set up shop.
But you know what? It didn't work out that time for the Hornets. It worked out the previous time they tried the onside kick. But the thing about that one was at least they gave the Hornets a chance. Kicking the ball where it'll take that big bounce, hopefully, instead of booting it straight out of bounds and not giving your team a chance. So, nonetheless, it didn't work out, but still not a bad kick, really, from your kicker.
So they'll set up shop at the Clear Springs 49-yard line. Will Brendan Malloy and company. They got the running back in Zayshawn Edwards running in there as well. He has had a heck of a night here for Clear Springs. As Malloy gets the snap, he'll hand it off. Edwards running right side, splitting defenders across the 50 and across the 45, down near the line to gain, and they will give him the line to gain on a 10-yard run and a first down for Clear Springs.
Yep, big 99, Jadarius Smith on the tackle. That's the first time we've called his name tonight. Nonetheless, they move the sticks. Here we go.
First down and 10. Malloy gets the snap. Play action fake. He'll draw it. Running left side. Hit hard there near the 35-yard line. They're making the stop there. Tyler Pomeroy, the senior linebacker. That'll be good enough for a Frank Oliveira's hard hit, making that big hit there on the quarterback Malloy. As he'll switch him out, Malloy will come out. And then earlier we saw Julian Salazar come into the game. He'll now come into the ball game as the quarterback.
Yeah, both teams are switching quarterbacks in and out a little bit.
As Salazar, he's going to line up here in a semi-pistol, and he'll get the snap with his running back offset. He'll hand it off. This is Zapata running straight ahead across the 30. They'll give him the 30, and that was enough for another Clear Springs first down. Clock at 7:56.
Yeah, it is.
Should be at 8:56, but what can you do?
Yep.
Huntsville down big in this ball game if you're just joining us. Clear Springs leads it 39-15. Play clock down to 23. Lots of time here for the Chargers to make something happen. As Julian Salazar is the quarterback with Brendan Malloy off to the sideline. 4 wide out set. Triple package of receivers to the right here for Clear Springs. Running back Zapata now moves to the left side of Salazar. Salazar will hand it off to him, and it'll get swallowed up by a plethora of Hornets. Trayvon Johnson, or excuse me, not Trayvon Johnson, excuse me. Leave big 9-0. D'Anthony Crawford got a little bit of action there on that stop to bring up second down and 10 on the no gainer. One of the senior D linemen out there getting some playing time here in garbage time here. Clear Springs with a healthy lead by 24. My goodness. And we'll get back to play. Second down and 10. 6:55 to go here in this Mirsky's Cafe fourth quarter. Salazar, he'll line up in the shotgun. 4 wide out set. He'll clap and get the snap. Hand it off. Zapata running straight ahead. Spun down across the 25 near the 20. And that is going to be good for another first down for Clear Springs. Pomeroy made the stop.
Yep, just straight handoff up the middle, just running the ball down the field. Running back gets the handoff from Salazar, and he's already through the first line of defense and into the defensive backfield before he's brought down.
6.5 minutes to go. First down and 10 from the 20. Salazar, he'll look to throw. Good protection. Fires this one over the middle and caught and into the end zone. Touchdown. Here, Karsten Billick. And another touchdown here. First touchdown throw of the night for Julian Salazar with 6:22 to go here in the fourth, and Clear Springs will put this one on ice.
Yep, nice play there by Salazar. They just ran a seam route, wide open. Just throw it to him, let him run in. Another touchdown there by Clear Springs.
So makes your score 45-15 pending the PAT. Clear Springs well in control in this ball game with just over half of the quarter left to go here in this Mirsky's Cafe fourth quarter. Brendan Malloy, he will kick the PAT here for Clear Springs. Bobbled snap, but the PAT by Malloy is good and makes it 46-15. We'll step aside for 30 seconds and be back in a few moments here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network.
Burn calories for free. Schedule your free total body workout with a certified trainer today. Did you know that if you work out in the wrong heart rate zone, you're wasting your time? But building lean muscle and burning calories is what we do at Curbs, the right way. In just 30 minutes, you can burn inches, lose that stubborn weight, and gain the muscle tone we all want. Message us on Facebook or call us at 295-3900 to claim your free custom workout. See you soon.
Welcome back inside the Copeland Family Dentistry broadcast booth here tonight in League City. Carlos Zimmerman alongside Brian Adams. Luke, I'm going to go down to you really quick here in a 46-15 ball game. Just a tough one tonight for the Hornets, Luke.
Yeah, it's just one of those things when it rains, it pours. You know, that first half they were in the game, and Clear Springs has come out on fire and really executing.
Thank you very much, Luke, down there on the sideline for us. We will get a post-game interview from head coach Rodney Southern before things are all said and done here tonight in League City. Got the long drive coming up for us. Got another ball game to call tomorrow. We'll talk about that in the AB Squared self-storage facility post-game wrap-up after the final 6 minutes and 22 seconds have ticked off the clock. Kick away here by Noah Schelt will be taken here by the Hornets. This is Kieran Lee at the 15, trying to reverse his field across the 20, down to the 25-yard line, getting some good blocks ahead, across the 35, down to the 40. Another good return here for Huntsville from Kieran Lee.
Nice run by Lee. Nice kickoff return. Takes it around the left side, kind of has a wall he gets in behind, which is what they teach you on kickoff return. He did a great job of that, gives the Hornets great field position.
So DeMarcus Williams will trot out as the quarterback here. I do not believe we're going to see Austin Taylor for the rest of this ball game. Rest him up, get him ready for district play next week against Montgomery. So DeMarcus Williams will be the man here at QB for the Hornets. First down and 10 from the 45-yard line. They move left to right. Williams will keep it here on a Wildcat. Trying to get around defenders. Wow, spun down hard at the current line of scrimmage. Making that stop 31. Caden Faber, the senior DB for Clear Springs to bring up second down.
I tell you what, Kieran Lee laid one heck of a block as he was the lead blocker there for Williams around the right side. Just flattened his defender. Man, that was awesome.
Love to see some positives out of a tough ball game tonight here against Clear Springs as Huntsville will get the snap into Marcus Williams on a little screen pass here. This is Tajon Lewis across the 45 on a little screen. Down to the 48-yard line. They'll bring up third down and 7 for Huntsville with 5.5 minutes to play.
Yep, the wide receivers have got to go past the sticks, man. Anything short of that is not going to do any bit of good. Give Williams that opportunity to move the chains.
Third down and 7 from the Hornet 48-yard line, right at midfield. 4-down territory here for the Hornets, even though you're down big. Kieran Lee will be the running back. 4 wide out set. Peyton Pryor is going to line up in the slot on the left side of Williams. Williams collapse, gets the line to jump, gets the snap, no flag, and they will throw in the slot here to Peyton Pryor. No, it's McCorrick Norman that makes the catch, only a gain of 1, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Well, it sure looked like Clear Springs jumped off sides. No flag called. As Carlos said, brings up fourth down. Might as well go for it.
With 4:50 to go here in this Mirsky's Cafe fourth quarter, DeMarcus Williams, he'll get the play call here from the sideline, trying to get some positives out of this ball game to set things up for the district play that lies ahead. Williams, he will line up in the shotgun. Lee is running back right to the right of him. 4 wide out set. Williams gets the snap. Looking to throw. Here comes the pressure. Williams flushed out. He will step up and try to run this one. He's got room across the 45, and he's still going down to the 40-yard line. Mark him at the 40, and that is good for a Mocha Attorneys at Law first down on an 11-yard scramble by DeMarcus Williams.
Yeah, nice play there by DeMarcus Williams. He drops back, hits his drop step, has time to throw, nobody open downfield, takes it himself, picks up the first down. Nice play there by DeMarcus Williams.
So bring up first down and 10 for the Hornets. They move left to right across your radio dial at the 40-yard line of Clear Springs. Williams in the shotgun, 4 wide out set, triple package of receivers to the left. Design run for Williams. Splits ahead of defenders, dives forward, and the dive started at the 39-yard line, so it's only a gain of 1 to bring up second and 9.
Yeah, it looked like the turf monster got Williams on that one. He carries it himself over the left side, tripped up, picks up 1 yard.
3:45 to go in this Mirsky's Cafe fourth quarter. Williams, he will line up here, possibly not have any running backs in the backfield with him. No, he'll have Lee line up to the left of him in the shotgun. 3.5 minutes to go now. Williams with a 4-receiver set, 3 up on the line here for Clear Springs. He'll throw this one into the flat. This is caught. McCorrick Norman making the catch near the line to gain. He'll be marked short at the 31, and he'll bring up third down and 1.
Yeah, nice route there by Norman. Just runs an out route. Man, I thought he picked up the first down, Carlos. They're showing him short by a yard.
Just short by a yard, says the line judge. So it'll bring up third down and 1 at the 31-yard line of Clear Springs. Lee will line up to the right side here of DeMarcus Williams. 3 wide out set, make it 4 as here's the snap. Williams trying to run straight ahead across the 30, down to the 25-yard line. The pile will push him. to the 24-yard line. Good for another Mocha Mocha Attorneys at Law first down. A good methodical drive here down the stretch here for the Hornets, building some confidence.
Yeah, you know what? Great job by DeMarcus Williams. I mean, he's not played quarterback all year long. He's thrown in here in the second half of this game, and he's moving the Hornets.
Now, obviously, Clear Springs obviously has reserves in on their side as well, resting their guys before their district play lines up. But, hey, the Hornets, give them credit. They're marching down the field here near the Murray Insurance and Financial Services red zones as Williams is looking to throw into the flat. Caught by Norman into the red zone and spun out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Give him the 18. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Yeah, nice catch there by the sophomore wide receiver. A little out route. Picks up, looks like, 6, 7 yards.
Norman called up from JV. He did not suit up for the A&M Consolidated game. Suited up against Bryan for his first varsity game. Good to see some of the younger guys getting out there and involved here in garbage time. The Hornets down 46-15. 2 minutes left to go in the ball game. Hornets just trying to score here and make it a more respectable ball game. Williams gets the snap, fakes the give to Lee. No, he'll go to Lee. Lee across the 15 down to the 10-yard line. A good healthy run by Lee for a Mocha Mocha Attorneys at Law first down.
Yeah, nice run by Lee over around the left side. Give the O-line credit. They gave him some running room, made some good blocks. They can punch it in, Carlos. That'll be a nice boost going into district play next week.
Hornets face the Montgomery Bears to open district play next week. We'll have that game for you right here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. We'll also have video back as well. Williams from the 9-yard line gets the snap, design run, running left side. Turf Monster gets him again, and he stretches forward to the 8-yard line. They'll bring up 2nd down and goal for the Hornets. A minute 22 left to go. Hornets just trying to punch this in, and then on the other side, Clear Springs probably will take a knee and call this one a ball game. Hornets do have one timeout at their disposal if they want to use it. Hornets knocking on the door inside the Murray Insurance and Financial Services red zone. We'll get the play call here in a few moments. Will DeMarcus Williams, Lee the running back, 4 wide out set. Williams gets set and gets the snap. Looking to run, possibly throw, trying to get rid of it. Wow, split around a couple of defenders, still on his feet. And he'll get back to the current line of scrimmage at about that 8-yard line. So good job by Williams just dancing around, trying to get out of trouble. Clock inside a minute now with 40 seconds left to go. Hornets trying to make something happen here in the last waning moments. Try to score before they hit on home to Huntsville. 30 seconds to go. Williams will clap out of the gun here on 4th down. He'll get the snap, trying to split defenders, still going down to the 5. And on 3rd down, I should have said. And the Hornets will have the ball at the 5-yard line, and they will call their 3rd and final timeout with 17 seconds on the clock. 4th down and goal coming up here from the 5 in a few moments. A tough one tonight for the Hornets, Brian, but hey, if you can punch it in here for 6, get your confidence back up and get ready for district, it'll be a good moral win coming out of this.
Absolutely it will be, and they got the opportunities to probably be, well, it's obviously it's 4th down. It's going to be the last shot for the Hornets tonight. They can punch it in. It will be a huge morale boost for them. You know, because they do have that long bus ride home, and if they can punch it in, at least there'll be some positive notes heading into district against Montgomery next week.
A good positive note I see looking on the sideline, Austin Taylor. He's walking on the sideline after he went down earlier on in the ballgame. Good to see him moving around, chatting with his teammates over there. His backup to Marcus Williams, trying to put together and finish off a good methodical drive. Now they'll go to Joseph Mejia to try another field goal. Work on the kicking team. He had a field goal earlier on. This one will be from the same spot as his last one. 22-yard try from the 5. Snap is good, and it's bobbled. Williams is going to line out of trouble. Flags fly, and Williams is just trying to dance out of danger, and he is going to be spun down. I think the ball actually ended up coming free, and indeed it did come free. It's still free. The ball is still on the ground, and Clear Springs is going to pick it up here, and he is brought down short. I think making that grab. Nathan Ramirez, the linebacker, all the way back at his 45-yard line. That's just the kind of night it's been for the Hornets. The clock has hit zeros, and that should be the ball game here this evening. Flags did fly, but we're going to see if this extends the ball game or if it will end it. No, I think we're going to have an untimed down.
Yep, it looks that way. Man, what a wild finish to this ball game.
The ball just bouncing around reminded me of that Mississippi State-Louisiana Tech game where the ball just continued to bounce all the way down to the other end of the field before someone finally landed on it a few years ago, if y'all remember that. But for the Hornets, it's going to luckily pay out for them because it's going to be an untimed down as the penalty is going to be half the distance to the goal against Clear Springs and now makes it at the 3, a 20-yard try.
You know what was wild is that last play, Carlos, that ball bounced almost 50 yards before somebody got on it. Man, that's crazy.
So Joseph Mejia will try again here to put the final note on this ball game. A 20-yard try. The snap is better this time. The kick by Mejia splits the uprights and is good, and that is how your ball game comes to an end here this evening in League City. 46-18 is your final. We'll get a word from head coach Rodney Southern following this ball game as the Hornets fall 46-18 against the Clear Springs Chargers. AB Squared Self-Storage post-game wrap-up coming up shortly here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Are you stuck at home? Why not be comfortable with the new True Comfort series by McGillberry Mechanical? With intelligent Wi-Fi control, 700 speeds of comfort, and 12 years, no repair cost, you can rest easy. With our True Comfort series, your air will be cleaner and you will be more comfortable than ever. Call us today to learn about our 12-year peace of mind, no repair cost. 936-291-2640.
Joetta's Boutique knows all about fashion. We offer trendy and affordable styles, as well as timeless and traditional choices, with sizes ranging from extra small to 2X. We strive for excellence with our outstanding merchandise and friendly customer service. Please come and see for yourself. We're located inside Westhill Mall here in Huntsville, or you can shop on our website at joettas.com. And be sure and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Joetta's Boutique, vintage and new, classy and glam.
Good evening, football fans. This is Jeff Dunn from Huntsville Church of Christ with tonight's Hornet Nation Test. If the Star-Spangled Banner, a silent prayer, and a whistle sounds like the beginning of a great Friday night to you, you might belong to Hornet Nation. At Huntsville Church of Christ, we strive to be a place to believe, a place to be loved. If that sounds like somewhere you need to be, come see us. You belong at HCOC.
Bank with confidence with the hometown bank, First National Bank of Huntsville. Our bank lobbies are open, and we also have 3 drive-through locations, multiple ATMs, telephone banking, plus online and mobile banking options, all available for your safety and convenience. For over 130 years, our focus has always been about the great people in our community. As Huntsville's only locally owned community bank, you can trust First National Bank of Huntsville to be your financial partner today and for future generations.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Proud supporter of Huntsville High School, Danny Doherty State Farm in Huntsville covers all your business, auto, home, life, and renter's insurance needs. Call or stop by the office and get a quote today. They will find the right policy to fit your needs. Call Danny Doherty State Farm Insurance at 936-295-2067. That's 936-295-2067. Or visit them at 2914 Montgomery Road in Huntsville.
The Color Bar Hair Salon and Tanning Salon are full supporters of our Huntsville Hornets. Just like our Hornets, we offer the best Huntsville has to offer. The Color Bar Hair Salon is a full-service salon and is ranked the #1 VIP Bellamy Hair Extension Salon. From precision cuts to full treatments, we'll make sure you leave always wanting to come back. The Color Bar Tanning Salon offers a monthly membership that includes access to our mega beds with body contoured acrylics and a relaxing hydro massage bed for only $59.99. The Color Bar Hair and Tanning Salon, where your experience matters.
The Huntsville Hornets postgame show is brought to you by AB Squared Self-Storage. With the game recap, here's Carlos Zimmerman and Brian Adams.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the AB Squared Self-Storage Facility postgame wrap-up. We'll get a word from head coach Rodney Southern here in a few moments, down on the sideline with Luke Scott in a few moments as they are talking things over there for just a brief moment. Brian, a tough one tonight for the Hornets. They fall 46-18. Just a lot of takeaways they got to take away from this ball game before district starts.
Yeah, they, you could look at the pre-district ball games and the games that the Hornets came up short in. They hurt themselves, and they did it again tonight. They started the game off again, that very first drive, man, way back. And then they had to punt the ball away, and it gave Clear Springs great field position. They took advantage of it, and that's what good teams do. They take advantage of other teams' mistakes. Somehow, some way, the Hornets have got to figure out how to stop the run. I mean, you cannot give an opponent 8 to 10 yards per carry right up the middle, and that's what they did all night tonight. And then the other thing on defense that I see is, and it's happened each week, is these wide receivers get behind the defenders, long pass play, and it just kills you. And it's happened again tonight against the Hornets. And offensively, they towards the end, they started kind of trying to stretch the field out and make some long passes. And it just, running the ball up the middle, yeah, great. It sets up the play action and things like that. But, man, offensively, they've got to figure out a way to sustain the drive, be more consistent. And, man, they got to put points on the board.
Indeed they do. Only 18 points tonight. They had the 28 last week against Belton, the 21 against Bryan in the win, and then only 13 against A&M Consolidated. So they're still under 100 points through the 4 non-district playing games, and they've only been able to get up to 28, and that was in a loss. So that the Hornets have got to find something offensively. Again, we're waiting on head coach Rodney Southern as he is still talking things over across the field from us. Luke is down there waiting for him, along with our good buddy at the Huntsville Item, sports editor there in Colton Foster, who made the trip with us tonight as well, as they'll get their post-game interviews here in just a few moments. Brian, just really the only big takeaway from this is the run game really hurt the Hornets. Ashawn Edwards just had a heck of a ball game for Clear Springs. You got to give Clear Springs credit. They capitalized on some Hornet miscues, and they were able to run away with a victory.
Yeah, good teams will do that. And, the Hornets, they had some good plays on special teams. Obviously the fake punt where Tatum ran it all the way, 64 yards? I mean, man, outstanding. And you saw once that happened, the Hornets had momentum, but they weren't able to capitalize.
All right, let's send it down over to Luke. He is with head coach Rodney Southern. Luke, take it away.
Thank you, Carlos. Coach, tale of two halves. What happened there in the second half?
Well, I think they figured out they'll line up and throw it and play action because they know we got some young guys in the secondary. I don't think we got a lot of pass rush. And when you don't get pass rush and you can lay balls up like that, it's tough. We had a couple opportunities to knock balls down or pick balls off and didn't. And the other side of that, we didn't move the ball offensively well enough either.
Coach, non-district 1 and 3. What's the new mojo going into the second half of the season to district play?
Well, I don't think we've got anything mojo as we did this, and I say we did this schedule for a reason. I knew we were going to be an inexperienced young bunch. I wanted to play good people. I wanted to play in these kind of environments because our kids have got to understand that. Some of these guys, this is their first 4 varsity games ever. So there's a lot of good that'll come out of this today, but the slate goes clean tomorrow. As soon as we finish watching film at noon, the slate goes to 0-0, and we've got to get ready to go on the road again and beat Montgomery.
Brand new season tomorrow. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Luke, down there on the sideline with us this evening. Great work, as always, down there. Wish we had all more opportunities to be able to go down to him down there. Just a very fast-paced game this evening. Again, your Hornets fall tonight, 46-18. We'll step aside and take a break, and we'll have your players of the game when we come back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by Walker County Federal Credit Union and KSAM Sports.
AB Squared Self-Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB Squared Self-Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. You're in the AB Squared Self-Storage Facility post-game wrap-up. Time to take a look at your players of the game tonight, Brian. Taking a look at things offensively this evening. Really, Matthew Tatum was the big guy that standed out, made some great catches earlier on in the game. Of course, the 64-yard fake punt that had all of us just wondering, wow, that was something. Give big credit to Matthew Tatum on the offensive side of the ball tonight.
Yeah, Matthew he did a great job tonight. 64 yard fake punt, man, that brought some life into the Hornets. So, yeah, he's well deserving of that award tonight for sure.
And then on the defensive side of the ball there, right before going into the locker room, Claudio Alvarenga making some big plays defensively in the end zone to limit Clear Springs to a field goal going into the half, making it only 20-12. I mean, give it credit to him. He's your defensive player of the game of the night. What did you like from him?
Yeah, man, Alvarenga looked good. I mean, he played great defense on 2 flag routes where he was in on one-on-one coverage, and he was able to jump up at the last minute and knock the ball away. Outstanding play. I don't care what level it is.
There's your players of the game this evening. We'll take one final break here tonight from League City. When we come back, we'll wrap things up here tonight get back on the road to Huntsville when we come back here. The AB Squared Self-Storage Facility post-game wrap-up continues after this.
AB Squared Self-Storage is your local go-to self-storage facility that can help give you the extra space you need, big or small. From non-climate and climate-controlled storage to parking spaces for your car, boat, trailer, and RV, they have it all. AB Squared Self-Storage has 24-hour computerized gate access, around-the-clock security camera monitoring, no long-term lease commitment, and convenient payment options. Give them a call today at 936-755-5000 or reserve your space online at www.ab2selfstorage.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. AB Squared Self-Storage Facility post-game wrap-up. Getting ready to wrap up here tonight from League City. We've got to get back on the road to Huntsville, a long trip for us before we get back to play next week. Brian, just your final thoughts before we sign off.
Well, as Coach Southern said a while ago in Luke's, reporting with him, I mean, tomorrow after they watch film, guess what? We're back to 0-0. It's a brand-new season. And I understand why Coach Southern is playing these tough teams, and I get it, and that's fantastic because you do want these young kids to be exposed to, one, a big stadium, a good team, the noise, everything that kind of goes with that in preparation of district. So, I love the scheduling and things like that. I think defense, they got a lot of work to do. I mean, you got to stop that run. I mean, if you can't stop the run, then you're going to be in trouble all season long. So if they can do that, and kind of clean up some of the secondary stuff and figure a way to sustain drives and finish the drives, Hornets going to be in good shape.
Indeed, they will. The slate is wiped clean starting tomorrow, and that first test out of that 0-0 in your district is next Friday in Montgomery at Montgomery ISD Stadium. 7:30 p.m. kickoff there from Montgomery. We'll go on the air with 7 p.m. pregame. And, hey, folks, we'll have video back once again, so you'll get to enjoy and watch the game as well. This is our first of 2 games this weekend. We are back at Bauer Stadium tomorrow. Myself and Brian Adams will have the call on the Bearcat Sports Radio Network for Sam Houston versus Texas A&M Commerce. Sam Houston's looking for their first win of the season. We get underway with pregame at 5:30 p.m. on the Bearcat pregame show. 6 p.m. kickoff live from Bauer Stadium on Bearcat Family Weekend. I want to thank all the great people making this broadcast possible this evening. Of course, all of our wonderful sponsors who have helped us out and make this possible. To our guy back at the station tonight, Colin Neal, all the way back home in Huntsville, thank you very much for helping us out. And to our friends as well at the Huntsville Item, Colton Foster, helping us out, getting this broadcast going as well. To our sideline reporter, Luke Scott, and for my broadcast partner, Brian Adams, thank you so much for joining us here this evening. And from our broadcast engineer, Jordan Smith, as well, we wish you all safe travels for those that are making the trip back home here tonight from League City. And wherever you may be this evening, have a great rest of your Friday evening. Enjoy your weekend, folks, and we will see you right back here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network from Montgomery next week at 7:30 p.m. kick, 7 p.m. pregame show. Good night, and God bless. And as always, have a pleasant tomorrow tonight from League City, Texas.
This has been the AB Squared Self-Storage Hornets postgame show with Carlos Zimmerman and Brian Adams on KSAM.
Why are people driving from all over Texas to Weezer Hyundai to get a real deal on real inventory? Get Labor Day savings all month long and save even more. Get a 2022 Hyundai Sonata, 11 to choose and more arriving daily. Or a 2023 Hyundai Santa Fe. Get a 2023 Hyundai Tucson online or on the lot. Get a real deal. Buy for less at Weezer Hyundai. Exit 87B, Wilson Road in Conroe, or WeezerHyundai.com.
Check out America's best warranty, 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty, and the Hyundai Assurance Program today.
Courage, integrity, perseverance, commitment, not just a job. This is a career with a purpose. The Texas Department of Criminal Justice is hiring correctional officers now. Full and part-time positions available, no experience required, paid training, great health care and retirement, and opportunities for base pay increases with continued service in the first year. Apply now at tdcj.texas.gov/co. That's tdcj.texas.gov/co. Serve Texas with purpose.
Bank with confidence with the hometown bank, First National Bank of Huntsville. Our bank lobbies are open, and we also have 3 drive-through locations, multiple ATMs, telephone banking, plus online and mobile banking options, all available for your safety and convenience. For over 130 years, our focus has always been about the great people in our community. As Huntsville's only locally owned community bank, you can trust First National Bank of Huntsville to be your financial partner today and for future generations.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For the most fun in Huntsville, come to the newest place in town, Tomfoolery's Pizza and Games. It's fun for all ages with the latest in arcade games like Connect 4 basketball, air hockey, whack and win, and many others. Get the best tasting brick oven pizza in town made fast, just how you like it, for one price. Tomfoolery's Pizza and Games is Huntsville's only place like it, located at 2801 Sam Houston Avenue, next to TCS Flooring and Design. Open till 9 every day until 10 on Friday and Saturday. Come eat, play, and party with us today. Tomfoolery's Pizza and Games.
What does the 50th anniversary of Title IX mean? It means I'm valued, I'm empowered, I can do anything. It means I'll pave the way for every girl who plays high school sports in the future, just like every female student, coach, official, and administrator blaze the trail for me, because every student deserves the opportunity to play. Encourage girls you know to participate in Texas high school sports.
This message presented by the UIL and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Huntsville ISD is the best place for children to be. We offer a full-day pre-K center to advanced career and college options, along with a variety of extracurricular activities and award-winning fine arts, band and athletics programs, an excellent child nutrition and bus transportation services, bilingual ESL and GT programs, special education services, and a career and technical education program that provides multiple certification and licensing options for students. Visit huntsville-isd.org. It's a great day to be a Hornet. We're building champions, everyone, every day.
Dreaming of a new 2023 Ford F-150? Then head to Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville and we'll make that dream come true. Whether it's strictly for work or something with a little more style, you'll never miss out on a good deal here at Bill Fick Ford. Right now, Ford is taking special orders on all new 2023 Ford F-150s. So give us a shout and we'll help you build the truck of your dreams. And you'll still get a no-bull deal. Stop in today or check us out online at BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Mertzke's Cafe in New Waverly is open for breakfast at 7:30 on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Get a great start to your day. Chicken fried steaks, chicken fried chicken, and hamburger steaks. Or go lighter with salads. Go for Taco Tuesday and Fish Fridays. Lunch starts at 11. Private dining room or catering available. Dine in, curbside pickup, or to-go orders. 936-439-5039. Mertzke's Cafe in New Waverly, 315 FM 1375. Check them out on Facebook. Home of the world-famous Hootie Burger and proud supporters of the Hornets and Bulldogs.
TWFG and More Insurance has been proudly serving the Huntsville and Walker County area since 2003. TWFG is ranked #1 in Texas as an independently owned insurance provider for personal lines. Their independence affords them the freedom to shop insurance carriers and coverages that best suit their clients' specific needs. TWFG and More Insurance offers both personal and commercial lines, as well as life, health, and flood insurance. Call Ann or Waylon at 936-293-8121 or drop by at 1212 10th Street in Huntsville. At TWFG and More Insurance, their policy is caring.
Hey folks, it's Steven over here at Adams Furniture. We're your Huntsville, Texas hometown furniture store. Come in and see why we carry the top brands with great customer service. We carry brands such as Tempur-Pedic, Sealy Hybrid, Serta mattresses. We have the biggest selection of Lazy Boy recliners, double reclining sofas, reclining love seats. We have all American-made hardwood bedroom furniture, living room furniture, all American-made lift chairs. All this is in for delivery at Adams Furniture. We are cheaper in the country. Shop local with us and save your money. It's Adams Furniture, 30 State Highway, 75 North and 10th Street.
This is BJ McMichael, Minister of Students and Outreach at University Heights Baptist Church. I'm a proud 1993 Hornet graduate and 1998 Bearcat graduate. Here at University Heights, we cultivate people who make Jesus known by the lives we live and the conversations we have. This happens through 3 primary relationships: relationship with God, each other, and the world. We have some exciting next-gen ministry opportunities for all our birth through 12th grade Hornets and future Bearcats. Our weekly schedule and worship times are available online at uhbc.net or through our UHBC apps. Sting 'em Hornets and eat 'em up Cats.
I'm Jerry Larson at Reliable Auto Parts, your auto parts plus store in Huntsville, Texas, having great products, excellent quality, and outstanding prices. This is what you can expect from Reliable Parts, where you can purchase all your car care products, maintenance supplies, and auto parts. Our services and in-house store offerings are designed to keep your vehicle and motorized machine in proper working condition. Reliable Parts, your auto parts store, 1011 11th Street, Huntsville, 295-5747.
At CSCU, we want you to bank happy, spend smart, and live well. If you have a CSCU debit card, make sure you're enjoying all the perks that come with your card. You Choose is our debit card rewards program that earns you points for every purchase. Points can be redeemed for cash back, merchandise, and more. Signing up is easy. Visit cscutx.com, click on You Choose in the quick links, then register for the program. You'll begin earning points for rewards immediately. CSCU. Bank happy, spend smart, live well. Member NCUA, member membership eligibility required.
This has been a KSAM Sports Network presentation. The 2022 Hornet season is proudly presented by First National Bank of Huntsville and by AB Squared Self-Storage, Adams Furniture, Bill Fick Ford, Community Service Credit Union, Danny Doherty State Farm Insurance, El Gordo Taqueria, Dr. Toole Foot and Ankle Specialists of Huntsville, Huntsville Church of Christ, Huntsville Independent School District, Joetta's Boutique, McGilbury Mechanical Heating and Cooling, Reliable Auto Parts, Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, Texas Department of Criminal Justice, Tex Press Urgent Care, The Color Bar Tanning, The Woodland Financial Group, and More Insurance, Tom Foolery's Pizza and Games, Wiesner Conroe Hyundai, and Wiesner Huntsville. From Carlos Zimmerman and Brian Adams, thanks for listening.